And now let's welcome our Marietta Blue Devils.
Welcome back, Blue Devil Nation. This is LT Melton. I'm here with Drexel Cook, and we are here to kick off another football season. It is 2019 on a hot Friday night here in August, and our home team, Marietta Blue Devils, the #1 team in the state in 7A football, is hosting Tucker High School in a scrimmage tonight.
Yeah,
so
they're
back.
I'm glad to be back. Good to be back, Lindsay. They're also #1 in the entire state preseason, all classifications. So, you know, lot to live up to this year. So we're gonna see how things go. But it's good to be back. Good to hit some football back. It's a little warm out here. Glad they're doing these scrimmages. You know, back when we played, we didn't have these types of scrimmages. But you know, it's a good turnout so far. I imagine it'll get a little thicker as it cools down.
Yeah, I'm glad that you pointed that out about the scrimmage, because I like the idea of having a preseason game type atmosphere to get those, at least eliminate some of those penalties that you see always early in the season in all levels of football, especially the high school level.
Right, and also gives the coaches a good evaluation of, you know, people who have penciled in as a starter. Someone may be a second string. I say, hey, I might need to give this guy more game time experience. So it's overall good for all the kids and coaches as well.
And also it helps with that malaise of being sick and tired of practicing against the same uniform.
Back deep for the Blue Devils, #1.
I don't know the date that they came back, but I saw they've been practicing since July. And, you know, you hitting the same guys over and over, and, you know, you just get sick of it. So it's just good to hit somebody with a different uniform.
Yes, I always want to see something different from your color. You go a little harder when you see that. A little more excited.
Kicking off for Tucker.
Getting real excited about seeing our kickoff return here. God, looks like Ricky White in the backfield, and I believe that's Rashad Turks.
Yes, I believe Rashad did some returns last year, so it'll be interesting to see how he does this year as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of D1 commits, Rashad being one of them, committed to FUF. He's apparently the number 35 prospect in the state. And for those of y'all who wonder what that is the University of Florida Gators.
SEC.
And the ball is off, and we return it at the 10, moving to the 15, the 20, up to the 25. Made a man miss. He's still running. He's still running. He's got 2 to beat. Can he cut back? He does cut back. He's still up. And we have not a block in the back. That's a touchdown, baby.
Marietta! There is a flag on the play.
Actually, listening on the radio today, they're talking about preseason football and how just because it doesn't count doesn't mean it doesn't
There is no flag
matter.
on the play. Touchdown, Blue Devils!
And here we are up 6-0, as you can see on the screen. Broadcast sponsored by Zaxby's at 591 South Marietta Parkway.
Cooper Kip to kick the extra point.
As y'all can see on the bottom of y'all screen. Here we come out to extra point.
Holding for the Blue Devils, #3, Peter
Kick,
Ward.
our kicker from last year. See if he can put one through the upright, make it 7. And the kick is up and good.
Extra point.
And it's 7-0 with 11:43 left in the first quarter.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about that kickoff return. Rashad, you know, I actually thought he was actually
Sideline warning called against the Blue
but it just
Devils.
shows the time vision. The cutback that he did,
That
and the block
cutback was
that came up,
nasty.
the block was kind of close, but hey, they didn't call anything. So.
Right, and honestly,
Marietta
if they had
seven,
called it, I
Tucker
would have said, "Why did you need you?" It was unnecessary, but it was
seven,
at
Ricky
the
White.
shoulder, and it was one of those that could have
a
went either way. And I'm
93-yard
glad they
touchdown
didn't call it,
kickoff return for
even
the
though
Blue
it's a
Devils.
scrimmage, because it matters. Because there's a difference between having that on film and saying, "Hey, next time they might call that," as opposed to, "See, that cost us a touchdown."
Right.
Well, here we are. We're going to see our first
Kicking off
kickoff.
for the Blue Devils, number 20,
So I thought we were
Cooper
going to
Kipp.
start off with seeing what kind of offensive power we're
Not
going to
the
have.
offense, but
you
looks
know,
like we're going to get our
this year,
first look
but-
at the defense.
Yeah, so
Well, you know what, Drexel?
Back
It
deep
bodes
for
well
Tucker.
for the special teams because now I'm forever
Smith and
always
Clark.
looking to see if we're going to onside kick. We've, we've had good special teams going in from last year, and it looks like we're starting off the year strong again with special teams. And you know how I feel. Not only is it the third of the game, I think oftentimes it is the most important third.
yes, definitely. And our onside kicks last year, it shocked both of us. Just the amount that we were able to recover. So, I'm always on ease or on my toes, so to speak, when they're doing the kickoff, because you just never know what they're going to bring.
That is facts. And the kick is off into the end zone, and that's a touchback. Okay. Well, we're going to see the defense start
Kickoff
with
sails
80
into the
yards
end
to their
zone.
back.
That was a good kickoff by
Touchback
Cooper.
for Tucker.
That was a good kickoff, sir. Now that kicker's good.
First and 10, Tucker
I'm gonna
at
keep my eye
the
on Cooper this
20-yard
year. I'm
line.
gonna definitely keep track of how many kickoffs you have that are not returnable.
You know what? Because that's not. I don't know if that's a stat they keep, but it's one that's important. Especially for instance, if the other team has a weapon like we have at the kickoff return, putting them in the end zone and making them start at the 20 is always
Quarterbacking
good for your
Tucker,
defense.
number 7, Miles Crawley.
See, it looks like we coming out and looks like a 4-3. Looks like tight coverage. I know you like to see that from the corners, that press coverage.
I do like to see some tight coverage.
Little shotgun formation. Looks like it's a wing back, maybe tight end lined up off the line of scrimmage. Oh no. Oh, they tried to reverse. And they got the ball back, but it's going to be about second and
Recovered by
19.
KC Supplies.
Yeah, Ty Burton, he disrupted that entire play. He was in the backfield so quickly, they
Bruh.
couldn't get the pitch off.
He almost got the handoff. Defense playing fast and nasty. I like it.
It's second down, 18 for Tucker.
Second and 18, excuse me. So now we got 4 wide, trips to the right side of the defense, man in motion. Shotgun snap back. Looks like they tried a quick screen and we were all over it. All over
Crawley's
it.
pass is complete
Yeah, our
to
defensive line
Smith.
kind of read that and stayed home. Not too much of the game.
Tackled
now.
by Laverne
Nothing.
Kennedy
There
for
was
the Blue
there was
Devils.
nothing there at all. Looks like
Gain of 6
Malcolm
yards
Wright
on
was
the
all
play.
over that.
It's third down.
3rd and 12. They got 6 yards, and I think Wright almost picked that. Now we got 2 backs in the backfield. Twins to the left of the defense. Drop back,
Ooh.
get a little pressure. That ball is well overthrown. It's going
Crawley's
to be
pass
4th
is
and
incomplete.
12, and looks like
Intended
we're going to see
receiver
our
Dunstan.
first punt return. Defense gets a 3 and
Austin
out.
Ellington on the coverage for the Blue Devils. It's fourth down.
Ricky White back out.
All right.
Let's see if Ricky's done.
He trying to put a show on here tonight. I guess back in the day they would say he tried to get some phone numbers, but I guess
Charlie
he trying to get his
Cooper in
Snapchat to blow up.
formation.
I wonder if we're going to apply some pressure since we're on our side of the 20.
I'm a big fan of it. I'm a
Ricky
big
White
fan
back deep for
of,
the Blue Devils.
especially if you expect to get the ball in the 40s. Put some pressure on it. Just don't rough him, especially 4th and 12. You can give 5 yards or run in.
Returns on.
Oh,
Nice kick.
that's a nice punt. Oh, he caught that. Oh, nice return. He's got, oh, he outside. That's a block in the back. That's okay. He's still running, though. That's coming back. That's coming back. They called that one.
Yeah, still good.
Oh, and there
Ricky
is
White on the return.
another,
There is a flag on
looks
the play.
like going to be at least an unsportsmanlike flag. Not sure on who that's on, but some little extracurricular after the play here with 10:07 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of drawing over there after he got pushed out of bounds. Kind of went up against the wall a bit. I don't think he liked that.
I just want to point out, and the block in the back helped him. But without the block in the back, he actually returned the ball to a yard behind from where they, from the original line of scrimmage was. That was a really good return. So far, Ricky White has shown a really a good job of making that first man miss and running through the second man's tackle. And most importantly, has held on to the football. All right, looks like we're gonna find out.
Two flags on the play.
That's the block in the back. Personal foul on them.
Block in the back called against the Blue Devils.
Personal foul on them.
Personal foul called
Good
against
call,
Tucker.
Mr. Ref.
You know, these preseason games are a good opportunity for the refs as well. You know,
Yes.
You know, they have certain crews. You know, get used to the game.
First down, Blue Devils.
So it's good for them also. Tell you what, man, this field looks real good.
It does. So were they going to walk off the block in the back and then walk off the personal foul? So yeah,
There you go.
so find out where that line of scrimmage was and then walk off 15 yards for that. Okay, that makes sense. Still very good field position at the 45.
It's 1st and 10 Blue Devils at the Tucker 45.
Can't be mad with 45 yards to go. I mean, you'd be happier with only like 18, but I mean, what you gonna do? Excuse me, first scrimmage of the season. Now we actually get our first look at the offense. Are the quarterbacks?
Quarterbacking for the Blue Devils, number 5, Harrison Bailey.
No,
All right.
it is a scrimmage.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Well, looks like is that Eric lined up off the line right there and 2 to the right there in the bottom of the screen. No, actually Eric's lined up wide. Gabriel Durham Campbell, it looks like, is lined up just behind the guard and tackle. Looks like a blitz is coming. Play action, go to Eric off top.
Oh.
Got a hand on it, but good defense.
Harrison Bailey's pass is incomplete to number 2, Art Gilbert.
That's a duo that was going to is to watch.
Tillman on the coverage for
It's
Tucker.
Harrison and Eric.
2nd and 10 for the Blue
Eric
Devils.
had a real great year last year. Harrison, he was having a real good year before he got hurt.
Yep.
Threw for 28 on 9 last year with 29 TDs, 9 games.
Yeah, that's insane.
He's averaging 312 games, 12 yards a game.
2nd and 10, and we hand the ball off. We don't get too much. Get about 2 yards.
Number 28, Kamani Vidal, the ball carrier.
Kamani Vidal got what we could. Now it's 3rd and 7.
Tackled by Johnson.
See if we can get our first.
Ball is placed at the
Third down
42-yard
conversion
line.
of the season.
Gain of 3 yards. 3rd down 7 for the Blue Devils.
Trips to the bottom of the screen there. Drop back, pressure, and he got hit.
Harrison Bailey's pass is incomplete. Intended receiver, number 2, Eric Gilbert.
I do see the
for the
coach
Blue
is not
Devils.
happy, but I don't know if they're not happy that he got hit because he's not supposed to get hit, or he got hit because the O-line is supposed to keep him from getting hit.
Right. I guess as the scrimmage goes on, we'll
see.
figure it out.
Right. We'll see if we get a hit on the quarterback and the coach goes, whoa.
Oh, we're going for it. 4th down.
Oh, yeah, no, they never even looked at the punter. It's a scrimmage. Why not? Screen. It was there, too.
Harrison Bailey's pass is incomplete.
A little bit out.
Receiver, Kamani Vidal.
It was there, too.
Marietta turns the ball
I think
over
the
on downs.
O-line got to
It's
hold
Tucker,
a
first
little
down.
half a second more. You can't just, on the screen, and a lot of offensive linemen, especially in high school, don't really understand that timing. You got to wait
First
a half
and
a
10,
second.
Tucker at the 42-yard line.
You got to sell it. You can't just let them through because you got to get a running back time or the wide. You got to give the time. You got to give the play time to develop.
Right.
But now the defense is back out there, and let's see what we can do. 5 wide, okay. Man in motion. Fake the handoff and nothing. Nothing at all. Now, bro, the quarterback's in play. Quarterback is in
Crawley
play.
with
They did not
quarterback
just
keeper.
touch it. They thudded him. But this looks like he's live. He's just wearing the red jersey, I guess.
Ty Burton on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
That's how.
And number 58, B.J. Ojolari.
B.J. Ojolari.
It's 2nd and 10.
Ty Burton on that tackle.
By the way, that's back-to-back first down losses for them. And that's going to be a false start. Or somebody call timeout. I don't see a flag. Is it water break maybe? Oh, no, encroachment.
Offsides called against the Blue Devils.
Bad call, Mr. Ref.
Every call against Marietta is a bad call.
Yes.
Ball is placed at the
No.
43-yard line.
I'm not even going to lie and say I'm objective.
Call it fair. But we'll, Good BJ time there. Congratulations to BJ as well.
Oh, man, look at that, man. UT is Marietta North, ain't they? Ooh, look at that. Way to fight through, though. That's a good job by the running back.
Smith, the ball carrier.
Defense is bringing licks out there.
BJ committed to Tennessee.
Tackled by Ty Burton for the Blue Devils.
Bruh.
Racking up Marietta players like
Ball is placed at the 48-yard line. Gain of 5 yards.
There's a lot of talent.
3rd down, 5 for Tucker.
Hence the #1 ranking in the state. I believe we're number 24 in the nation. Preseason.
Max Preps.
But, preseason don't mean nothing. Drop back. Pressure on the screen. And it was well
Pass is
covered.
incomplete.
Well covered.
Dunson, the intended
Peter Warwick
receiver.
Jr. wasn't going to let him get much if he caught it.
Peter Warwick Jr. on the coverage for the Blue Devils. It's
quick.
4th
Heat
down.
on it just to get it away.
And similar to when we tried to run the screen play, same thing. Offensive line took off running to block on the screen. You got to hold, you can't let the quarterback be throwing that screen as soon as he gets the ball. I mean, I don't mind.
Cooper in punt formation.
But I'm just saying in general.
All right,
Number 7, Ricky White, back
All
deep
right,
for
now,
the Blue Devils.
here we go. Let's hope we get a clean return this time. And that is definitely a penalty. Wait, what's happening?
I think they're just.
Oh, they're not. Okay. Because I thought he jumped. I didn't see
Cooper's
nobody
punt
else
sails
move.
into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, I got you. So they're just working on punt.
Right.
Kickoff
52 yards on the punt for Cooper.
All right, no problem.
Marietta takes over. First
All right,
and
now we're
10
going to get our
at the
second look at
20-yard
the
line.
offense. Hopefully we can get some points.
Also, couple changes. Looks like they moved the student body section this year.
Did they?
Yes, they did. They were up higher last year. They moved them down a little closer to the field.
They need to be in the middle.
In the middle.
They the loudest fans. They need to be in the middle. But that's just me. All right, handoff. Ooh, break it outside. Keep going. Run through it.
Number
Vidal
28,
with another
Vidal, ball carrier.
Bounced it outside to the right.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Just
Gain
carried
of 25
some
yards.
fellas.
That's a Marietta first down.
Bruh, that was a nice run, sir.
I'm looking for Vidal to have a good year as well. Last
I am
year,
too.
He's a shifty runner, but he's a powerful runner as well. I mean, he'll try to make you miss, but if he has to go through you, he's going to try to go through you.
And honestly, look at the holes. Let's not forget about. Let's look at this. Let's not look at the replay. This offensive line, I believe, has 5 seniors on it. So I expect. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. All right, shot. Here we go. Oh, that's complete, and he's still up.
That's Mr.
Harrison
Gilbert.
Bailey's pass is complete to number 2, Art
Bruh,
Gilbert.
that's a grown man there, sir.
Hence the Mister.
Yes.
Brought down at the
That- I-
Tucker
I peeped
42-yard
that.
line.
I peeped that. That is a grown man, sir.
That's enough for a Marietta first down.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I severely hope Tucker stays in man-to-man coverage on Eric Gilbert all night.
Yeah, I think they'll figure out they may not want to do that.
Nah, let him. Oh, look at that, wide open. He's still going. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ricky White, I'm telling you,
Marietta.
man, Ricky White's trying to blow his whole Snapchat up tonight. That man is putting on the show.
It's number 2 for him.
Bruh,
He said, I'm not just a returner.
I'm not just a return man. I can catch and score. Sir, it's 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter. That man got 2 touchdowns already.
Ty Burton is the long snapper. Number 3, Peter Warwick Jr. is the holder. Kicking the extra point for the Blue Devils. Number 20, Cooper Kipp.
Let's see if Cooper can make it 14-0.
Extra point is good.
There it is, 14-0.
7 minutes, 5
left in
seconds.
the game. Excuse me, in the first quarter.
Left in the
We'll
first
take
quarter.
it.
Marietta 14,
All day,
Tucker
every day.
0.
Twice on Fridays.
Number
So what are
7,
you looking
Ricky
forward
White,
to this season?
42-yard.
Oh, state championship. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Or what
Touchdown.
That's what I
pass
need
for the
in my
Blue
life.
Devils.
compared to last season, what are you looking to see this
Officials timeout.
Well, honestly, health. And here we go again on this touchdown pass. Look at this. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that cut. Oh, my God. Woo. Ooh. And he just going to run away from him. I'll holler. Honestly, health. I'm hoping that we can keep our quarterback upright.
Right.
And we don't have any major injuries. I'm looking forward to having a full squad all year.
Yep.
Having everybody on the team available. I'm very much, honestly, what I'm looking forward to is better showings in those big games.
Right.
And I know the region games are the important games. I get that. And we went 4-1 in the region. Obviously, when we don't have our quarterback, we're a different squad, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to seeing the offensive line, as I mentioned, the 5 seniors gel together and play well. And most importantly, I'm looking forward to them, and I'm talking about the kids on the field, believing in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Recognizing the talent they have. And let's be honest, like most of these kids,
Smith and Bouye back deep
they
for
didn't
Tucker.
grow up in a Marietta that had good
Kicking off for the Blue Devils. Number 20, Cooper Kipp.
they're the team that's, kind of setting that precedent again.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
And so, like, I'm looking forward to them, especially as many seniors as they have on this team. Most of them played together at least 4 years. Just recognizing, hey, man, we're good. And going toe-to-toe with those national teams. That's what I'm looking forward to. See if we get another touchback. And we do.
Yes.
We do.
Kickoff sails into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Now, it's interesting that
1st and 10 at the 20 for Tucker.
It's the fool me once, fool me twice. But after the first one, I'm surprised that the return man weren't deeper in the end zone to at least catch the ball and see. Maybe, and I get that it's, because it's a scrimmage, at least get a look at your return man. Looking forward to seeing the defense again come out for the 3rd time. No points, still a shutout. 14-0. Oh, you know what? I don't think in high school you can return from the end zone.
Yeah, I think once it goes to the end zone, it's a touchback.
That is fair. That's right. And that is an incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
And again, we got pressure. They attempted a little bootleg, and we got pressure on it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking forward to this year.
2nd and 10.
Defensive line, I think did real good last year. Offensive line did good, but we had some instances where we weren't as tough as I wanted us to be. So I'm really looking at trench because we have the skilled players.
That's
The
facts.
skilled players we have, the DBs, they have another year under their belt. Looking for big things from them as well.
I'm glad you pointed out no, they tried to fake this time, and we right all over it. All over it.
Crawley's pass is complete to number 40.
And Gabriel Durham Campbell again. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Gabriel Durham Campbell on the coverage for the Blue Devils.
Man, that Tucker offensive line looks extremely beefy.
Gain of 2 yards.
That is a very big offensive line. And I'll be honest, man, our D-line is kind of bringing it to him right now, and it's encouraging because look, dude, that's a big offensive line over there, and I'm seeing a lot of blue jerseys in their backfield. Look at that. Oh, now he got a pocket, but again, another sack. That was more of a cover sack.
Crawley with a quarterback keeper.
But as you mentioned, we got the skill position.
Brought down by Ezekiel Durham Campbell for the Blue Devils.
In our defensive backfield as well as our offensive backfield and wideouts.
That was a good job.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Durham Campbell.
Yeah. Man, he's showing out today, too.
Back deep for the Blue Devils, number 7, Ricky White.
Man, let's everybody show out. Let's just have a blue out today. I'm okay with that. I know it's a scrimmage, but I mean, shoot, 50-0, still 50-0. I don't care. Look at that. Look at that. Nobody. Look at that. Wrap them up. Yeah, they're not returning punts.
Punt is down at the 40-yard line.
Let's see if the offense can make it 21-0.
1st and 10 Blue Devils at the 40.
Well, I was saying earlier, the field really looks good. For those who don't know, Marietta actually was one of the, I think the only field around that was actually grass up until last year, but due to
41 yards on the punt
of the field throughout the year, decided, hey, we need to make a change and bring in some artificial field, in order to keep players safe, mud out games, rain games won't be, just so many twists and turns and things of that nature, but it looks real good.
It's beautiful. I love those blue end zones. Oh, nice little play action. And there's Eric. He's gone. He gone. You're not catching him. He gone.
Bye.
He gone.
Bye.
Touchdown!
Mr. Gilbert.
Yeah, that's Mr. Gilbert.
Marietta!
That's Mr. Gilbert, sir.
Yep.
Put some respect on his name.
I think they have that respect on his name.
Sir. Them rankings are well earned. That was a beautifully designed play too, by the way. I believe that was the fake to Vidal? Yep, fake to Vidal. Just dump it off to him. And excuse me. Excuse me, I'll holler.
Cooper Kip
I'll
kick
holler.
the extra point.
You're not going to catch me from behind. Yeah, you ain't going to catch me from behind. I'm out. I'm too big, too fast. Here's Cooper with his third extra point try. And booyah, 21-0.
Extra point is
left
good.
in the first, sir.
5 minutes, 8 seconds
Left in the
to go in the
first.
first quarter. Marietta 21, Tucker 0. Harrison Bailey connected with number 2, Art Gilbert.
Yeah, Eric really actually
For a
showed some of his
60-yard
speed there. I mean,
touchdown
he's
pass.
a big target. I mean, he's huge, but he has speed. You saw how he just pulled away from the other players.
Now, and we've been talking about our squad, but, like, I mean, it's not like we putting up 21-0 on some slouches.
Right.
You know, I mean, this is a team that's got a couple state titles under their belt, you know, just as recently as 2011. You know, we ain't won one in forever. So, you know, these guys ain't no slouches. Went to the playoffs last year. I believe they lost to Buford in the first round, finished 7-4. So, you know, these guys ain't no, you know, they're not chumps that we're beating up on.
Number
I know
20,
it's a small
Cooper
classification, but I mean it's
kickoff
6,
for the
8,
Blue
7.
Devils.
So, you know, I'm very impressed because this is not a, you know, who is that team?
Right.
This is a playoff caliber team, the type of team you'll see in a region game, the type of team you'll see
Smith and Boye
in a playoff
backseat
game.
for Tucker.
And so to, you know, put 21-0 up on this Tucker team
Right.
is impressive.
It is. I mean, they have players. They have a history. I mean, the Tucker name is actually known.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think
Kickoff
we can
sails into the
Yeah,
end zone
that's-
for a
there's no point
touchback.
having the guy back there.
First and 10, Tucker
Yeah.
at
I keep
the
forgetting that,
20-yard
It goes
line.
over your head. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how it is when you watch all
Yeah,
all
when
levels
you-
of football.
Mhm.
You kind of get them mixed up from
Yeah,
time
you
to
do.
time.
It's like, speaking of LGE, sponsored tonight at the game, I can see. My mom, you know, works for Lockheed Federal Credit Union. And she actually called me one time because she was watching a game where the face mask penalty was a 5-yard penalty. And she, you know, watched so many Marietta. She was like, isn't that 15 yards? And I was like, that was, you know, back when they had the incidental. You know,
Right.
now they don't have that anymore. It is 15 yards. But I was like, nah, Ma, that's in high school. She was like, oh, okay. Oh, big hole, and then it's closed. Yup.
Smith, the ball carrier.
Rashad Torrance again, laying the wood. Got about
Rashad Torrance on the
4
tackle
yards
for
on
the
the
Blue
carry, looks
Devils.
like maybe 3
Gain
or 4.
of 4 yards on the play.
Second and
down
6, maybe 6.5. I think that is the first drive they've had where they didn't pick up negative plays on the first down.
Yep.
Another handoff, and not much at all.
Johnson, the ball
believe he
carrier.
got about 2 more yards. Going to be our first.
Brought down at
we
the
see our defense's
28-yard
first
line. Gain of 4
third
yards.
and short. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that, you know, of course, I always want the defense.
It's
to
3rd down,
dominate.
2 for Tucker.
We wanted to have the long down and distance downs, but this is actually good in the scrimmage because they're going to face this. Because
I was just thinking that.
we play Rome next week,
Yes.
so they're going to be some 3rd and shorts. Let's see how they do.
I'm glad you brought that Rome game up. And the handoff goes. He got it. I'm glad you mentioned that because when you said we're number 1 in overall in the state, I honestly would have thought
Sublays
it
the
would
ball
have been
carrier.
Rome.
Gain of
So
3
that
yards
kind
on
of
the play.
surprised me. And I'm very much looking
LeBaron
forward
Kennedy Jr.
to
on the tackle
playing them
for the
again,
Blue
even though
Devils.
it is in their
First
house.
and 10,
Yep.
Tucker at the
Again.
31-yard
But
line.
I mean, I want to go up there again because we got monkey stomped up there last year, and I want some get back.
Right.
At least want to show up because we got shell shocked early. Okay, okay.
Flag on the
A
play.
little wishbone. There's a penalty. This looks like that's going to be a false start or maybe even encroachment. I forgot in high school they stop it on encroachment. Encroachment again? Come on, son. Ref, what you looking at?
Yeah, we definitely need to get some get back, so to speak, next week. I'm excited to
Encroachment
go
called
up there
against
and
the Blue
look at
Devils.
it. See,
Yeah.
just to see how we're gonna do against top
Ball
flight
is spotted
competition.
at the
Again, not saying
36-yard
Tucker's not
line.
top competition, but this is a scrimmage.
First
so
and 5 for Tucker.
Right. I've got a little play action. Boom! Ooh-hoo! Ooh-hoo! Excuse me, and that is a sack.
Crowley is sacked in the backfield by
And
number 53, LeBaron
the
Kennedy
president,
Jr.
LeBron Kennedy Jr.
Mr.
sir.
Kennedy.
Mr. Kennedy. Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President. He over there assassinating quarterbacks.
Loss of 3
Can I say
on the
that?
play.
I don't know if I can say that. I promise. I'm not going to say that.
No, don't say that.
Over there vetoing quarterbacks.
There you go.
There it is. The president is out here vetoing quarterbacks.
Veto that play.
Yeah, vetoing plays. There
Ball
it
is
is.
placed at the 28-yard line.
Ain't no rubber stamps here. A little wishbone again. Whatever you call that. And pitch wide out. And nothing.
No.
Nothing at all.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Bro, they almost took the pitch.
That was-
Rashawn Bass on the tackle for the Blue
Rashad
Devils.
Torrance.
Loss
It's
of
basically
3
the whole
yards
left
on
side
the
of the
play.
defense. If we didn't call you, I apologize. So, but
It's
that was the
third down,
entire left side of the
17.
defense was all over that toss play. And I don't know if they keep stats from scrimmages, but I'm pretty sure that Tucker's got to have negative rush yards at this point. 3rd and 17. Roll out to the left or right side of the defense. Completed pass, but short of the first down. It's going to be 4th
Crowley's
and
pass
about
is complete
6.
to number 1, Dunson. Brought out of bounds at the 36-yard line by Andre Stewart for the Blue Devils.
I know you hate to see him drop off, but it was 3rd and forever ever.
Yeah.
It's 4th down and 5 for Tucker.
Love the tight
Third and long. You give them a little space, make the tackle before they get to the sticks. So
There is no question if Drexel Cook is your DB coach, y'all playing bump and run.
Cooper in punt formation for Tucker.
Still.
Bump and run. All right,
Better not
give
get
him
burned.
2 yards.
Number 7, Ricky White, back deep for
Take
the Blue
2
Devils.
steps. So I was wondering. So they are down
Punt
in
is
it
down
wherever
at
he
the
catches.
21-yard line.
And I know we went for it and didn't get it, but ain't seen Marietta's punter.
First and 10 Blue Devils at the
Just saying.
21.
Seen a lot of work from Tucker's punter. Just saying, our defense playing well. That's all I'm saying.
But that's how we like it, though.
Yeah. No offense to the punter, as I try to look his name up on the roster, or maybe that's Cooper. It's probably Cooper. I think it is Cooper. No offense, but I don't need to see no punt formations tonight. I'm good on that. And pitch right, big hole.
Nice.
And he's outside, he's still up. And that's about
Number 28, Kamani Vidal, the ball carrier.
20-plus yard gain.
Run out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
gain, I think.
Yeah, that was
Dunson on the tackle
Bruh.
for Tucker.
Slip inside.
That's a Marietta first down.
That was a big old hole. And then he just accelerated up through it, and just as you said, just ran through, attacked the tackler. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna move you forward. I like that. Finish the run. Eric's in the backfield. Excuse me, Mr. Gilbert's in the backfield. Press coverage on the outside. And play action, and we go deep. Good coverage. Oh, no. Good call, Mr. Ref. Good call, Mr. Ref.
To number 8,
Clearly,
Johnson.
Taj Johnson
There's
was
flag on the
interfered
play.
with.
Clearly.
Good coverage. He was all over him. I mean, good call. He was all over him. We're gonna get a of pass interference here. On the defense, good call,
Pass
Mr.
interference
Ref.
called against Tucker.
I ain't gonna pretend either.
Well, there's no doubt, no doubt.
At least you know where I stand. Yeah, buddy of mine is actually a referee. Shout out to you, DL Boldrick. And when he was thinking,
Ball is placed
he
at
was
the
starting to do it,
38-yard line.
he asked
First
me if
and 10
something I'd be
Blue
interested in. And I was like, nah, man, because they put me in the Marietta game, I'm a cheat. I ain't even gonna lie. There's gonna be a hold every play. Got the tight formation, still shotgun. Another handoff.
Look at that line.
Look at that. Look at that. Dow look at the power moving.
Kamani Vidal, the ball
Dow
carrier.
got hit at about 6 yards, and that was a 9-yard carry. That's what I want to see.
But the line,
Brought down at the 29-yard line.
That's what I'm saying.
Rivers
Like, he
on the
got
tackle
hit at
for
this
Tucker.
like 6
Gain of
yards
9
down
yards.
the field.
It's 2nd and 1 for the Blue Devils.
And then together, a group effort moved the ball to 2nd and 1. This offensive line has come out and decided to just say, nay, no. You shall not pass. There has been very little pressure on the quarterback, and almost I don't think we've
Marietta.
had a run that for a negative play. Have we had a negative play on offense? Some incomplete passes,
Incomplete passes, like
but none behind the line of scrimmage.
No, not yet. I was, the incomplete pass, the one with the defense line came and actually got a little hold to Harrison, and that was a little bit of concern. But it looks like they kind of tightened up and settled down some.
Yeah, and I mean, again give credence to Tucker. They D-line been practicing since July 2. They didn't come here to just be.
Ladies and
Marietta
gentlemen, may I
scrimmage.
have your
guess they did
attention,
come
please?
here to scrimmage marker. But you know what I mean. They practice dummies.
There are free stickers underneath
Right,
your seat.
no. So they
take a moment and look underneath your seat.
They players too.
You see a black piece of tape and a Wayne's
actually got
World
some
of
pretty
Ices
good,
sticker. You win a
actually, they got
prize. Go to Wayne's World of
their
Ices to
DB
receive your prize.
Isaiah Dunson is actually
Home
30th in the
side
state,
only.
committed to Florida State. So they got some players over there.
They do. I want to give appreciation to our
It's 2nd
stat
and 1
man.
for the Blue
about his,
Devils.
some good stats on both teams, and he's always appreciated.
Forever, ever. Be somebody. He's listening. He told me. Shout out to all those listening on the interwebs and watching. Barely drops back. Oh, going for it. Oh, woo!
Harrison
Almost
Bailey's
had
pass
another
is
touchdown
incomplete to
connection.
Number 8, Taji Johnson.
Taji.
Brings up 3rd
It was
down
a
and
beautiful
1
throw,
for the
though.
Blue
It was
Devils.
right there for him.
It was there.
I'm going to say he lost it in the
Davis
street
on the
light.
coverage for
no, it's
Tucker.
on the other side.
It's like Big Pedro is listening.
Shout out to you, Pedro.
It's a class of 95, I believe. 95.
Yep. I believe that's accurate. Oh man, that's right. That's 31. That seemed like forever ago.
I give it to him.
And look at that hole. Make a man miss. He's still up. Touchdown.
Nice.
Touchdown.
Touchdown!
Marlon Jones.
Marietta!
Marlon Jones with the shake and bait. First of all, big old hole. Already had the first down. Runs through a tackle. And then a little shake and bake to make a man miss. That was a beautiful run. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Just from the line opening that big hole and from the running backs attacking the hole. We ain't seen a lot of toe tapping.
Right.
Ain't been a lot of stutter stepping at the line. It's been a lot of attacking the hole and making your stutter step in the open field.
Right.
Cooper kicked.
You stutter step on the DB, you attack that linebacker. And that's what we've been seeing from the running backs and the O-line. It's been beautiful all game.
Extra point is good. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Marietta 28, Tucker 0. Number 24, Milan Jones for the Blue Devils, a 29-yard run for the touchdown.
Sir, 28-0, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. This has been an exciting scrimmage. And by the way, shout out to the Marietta faithful. It is a full house tonight for an opening game
Kicking off for the Blue Devils, number 20.
We up in here.
Right, it's still first quarter. I mean, the sun is still going down, still a little bit warm. So I'm sure there's still
A little cooler though, a little cooler. Not much.
Smith and Boye back deep for Tucker.
That sun was beaming. See if we get another touchback. And booyah, touchdown.
Kickoff sails into the
Man,
end
that's a
zone.
beautiful looking end zone.
Tucker will take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's one of the best weapons you can have. If you have a kicker who can actually just force touchbacks every play, get rid of that threat of a return.
Yep.
You know, that's a beautiful thing. I know Hap Hines did a very good job for us.
I was just thinking that.
You know, just a lot of touchback. And we've had a lot of good kickers that come through that did that. Mark Marini, Scott Sisson, and others. And, you know, don't want to leave any names out, but those are just some that come to my head. So it's always, we've always been pretty consistent with a good kicker overall.
Facts. That is true. Here come the defense again.
Scott Sisson also won a national championship at Georgia Tech.
He did. And there's the run. Ooh, good hold. And he's still up. And I know our sponsor, Mr. Cawthorn, will appreciate that. He is a big-time
tackle
Georgia
by
Tech
number 11,
fan.
Rashawn Bass
So I
for
know
the Blue
he will
Devils.
appreciate any time mentioning the Georgia Tech National
Gain of 5 yards.
Championship. Shout out to you, Mr.
Spotted at the
Cawthorn. I know you're
25-yard
watching
line.
at home.
2nd and 5.
Mr. Cawthorn said it's too hot to come out here today. It's too hot, Lindsay.
That's what he said.
It's too hot out there.
I'm sure he's listening
That's
to
the
the
end of the first quarter. Your score, Marietta 28,
That's what
Tucker
it's for.
0.
Yeah, that's the option. You know, hey, we get it, man. It's and especially you know for you alumni that got kids and you know you want to tell them about Marietta and you know maybe you don't live here anymore and you can or you know you just can't get down here on a Friday night as much. But you want to show support, you want to show love. That's what we're here for. BlueDevilNews.com. All your home games. You can't make it down here to Northcutt. We are Northcutt on the interwebs for you. We are Blue Devil born, Blue Devil bred, and that's just how we get down here. And so, all the people who enjoy Marietta football, enjoy Marietta sports, enjoy the Marietta
in 2019.
Watch us on the interwebs, man. We here for y'all.
The Ed Voiles Automotive Group,
and
Marietta Power and Water.
Let us know, man. We give you a shout out
at the corner of South Marietta Parkway.
We give all kinds of shout outs on the air. That's what
Shaw
we do.
Hankins, LGE Community Credit Union, American Family Insurance, the Credit Union of
We're
Georgia,
excited about
Delta Community Credit Union.
Weeks from now, sir, ESPN going to be in the house.
C.W. Matthews.
Nationally televised. What's the name of the school? I know they number 9 in the nation. We number 24.
Thank you for supporting Marietta
Athletics. As you mentioned earlier. Give you a second to look it up. But ESPNU, nationally televised game. That is big time. You know, I know, we looking forward to next week's Rome game. You know, like, we mentioned before, they took it to us last year.
They did.
Started the second quarter.
It is St. Joseph's Prep. Is it that in where is that? Because I may have an interesting factoid if that is the school I think it is.
Let's see, it's in Pennsylvania.
And there's a handoff, and we in the backfield again, and light him up. Light him up.
Smith, the ball carrier.
The president again, sir. He back here vetoing plays
Brought
again.
down by LeBaron Kennedy.
And I believe, did they change it to third down, or is it about to be fourth? Yeah, now it's about to be third
no gain
down.
on the plate. It's 3rd and 5.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but has Tucker had one first down? It's been one first down, I think, and that's it. I've been very impressed with both the offensive and the defense tonight. And we have a rollout. And he's wide open. And he's still running.
Oh, wow.
And he's still running.
There you go, catch it.
And he's caught. That is a very good effort by Rashawn Bass
Crawley's
to
pass
save
is
the
complete
touchdown.
to number 6, Latavius Johnson.
Hey, man. That's
Brought down
I
at
don't
the 34-yard line.
I don't know
Tackled by Rashawn Bass.
who
for the
missed
Blue
their
Devils.
assignment, but he was wide open.
Oh, to answer your question, St. Joseph Prep's in Philly.
It is in Philadelphia. Okay.
1st and 10, Tucker at the 34.
Yeah, first big play given up. Let's see if the defense is going to tighten up and be a little stingy here.
Yeah. I mean, like we said, Tucker's gonna make plays. They didn't just come in and lay down. Play action fake. That's a hold. That should have been a hold.
Crawley with a quarterback keeper.
I don't know the Tucker player's name, but Tyson
Run out of
Burton
bounds by
got
Cole Hudson
bear
for the
hugged
Blue
on the
Devils.
play. I don't understand how the referee missed that. It happened. That's what broke him.
Gain of 8
Need the referee
yards.
to see them holds
2nd down and 2.
when they happen to us.
Exactly. Not if we do it.
Nah, I don't need you to see what we do. I mean, what we hold. Man in motion. Roll to the right, left.
open.
He's wide open. And he just dropped it.
Crawley's pass
He
is
got a lot of
incomplete
pressure
to
on it,
Smith.
but I mean, good gracious.
Yeah, he was wide open though.
Bro, it looked like he was trying to run with it before he caught it and never caught
Brings
it.
up 3rd down for Tucker.
Sometimes you have that. People wide open, they can't catch it, but they'll catch a lot in traffic.
Hey, sometimes that happens. They drop the easy one and make the hard ones. 3rd and short. Yeah, our defense faces it 2nd, 3rd and short. We 0 for 1. Let's not be 0 for 2. Hand off again. We get pressure. I mean, we get in the backfield, but it's a good lick. Oh, wait a minute. The ball did come out. Well, it's their
Grit the
ball.
ball
because
carrier, fumble
no
on the
one
play.
ever recovered it.
Recovered by Tucker.
And they blew it dead. You can't recover it after they've already blown it. I mean, unless it's in the
Ball
pile.
is
You
spotted
can't
at
recover
the
it out the
23-yard
pile.
line. Gain of 3 yards. 1st and 10, Tucker.
So we got 1st and 10 from the 23. Defense first time with they back at the end zone. Let's see if we can hold them to 3 or at least a 3 attempt. Or a long 4th down attempt. Oh, the counter play was wide open. That counter play was wide
Smith,
open.
the ball carrier.
Good job flying to the ball though.
Yeah.
Close. It was open, but they
Tackled by number 3,
They
Peter
did
Warren
close
for the
on
Blue
it
Devils.
because, I mean, what he did,
And
3 or
there's a
4,
penalty.
and
Gain of 3 yards.
more extracurricular.
Flag on the plate.
Coach ain't gonna be real happy about that.
Yeah, I saw some jawing going on out there, but didn't really see why he threw it. Maybe he heard something in particular from a player.
Oh, I'm sure he did, sir. They are not elementary school kids out there. I'm sure there are some choice things said to one another in the heat of battle. And I see a lot of blue jerseys with the hands out going, "What, coach, it wasn't me." So it looks like that may be on us.
Yeah, a lot of times that's a telltale sign.
Yeah. What? Yeah, it is on us.
That ball in sportsmanlike conduct. called
I
against
saw
the
a
Blue
lot
Devils.
of white gloves raised. What? I didn't say nothing. He lying on me. 1st and goal from the 10.
Ball is spotted at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal for
All
Tucker
right,
at
let's
the
get a
10.
goal line stance here. Tucker's gotten a little momentum on this drive. I mean, we done helped them out, but they've been moving the ball as well.
Like I said, they didn't come to lay down.
Nah, that big play kind of, sparked their offense. Another handoff, and this time, nothing.
Good job.
Nothing at all.
Man at the
He got.
Couples the ball carrier.
I don't think he got a full yard.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, give him one. He got
Second and goal at the 9.
Basically, they fell. Everybody fell.
Yeah.
Tackled by B.J. Ojolari.
Yeah, I guess he did get out, but did he get all the way to the 9? No, I'm just kidding. Somebody lost their balloon. Who kid crying? No,
Officials timeout.
I mean, not about the balloon. Somebody did lose their balloon. 28-0, 9:29. Second and goal from the 9-yard line. Let's say 9.2 yard.
9.2. They just round. They wanted to round.
Right.
Put it on a 9.
That ain't quite the 9. Timeout. Tucker. Well, sir.
Timeout.
Obviously,
Marietta.
we both enjoy what we've seen, but break it down for us a little bit for the people at home.
Well, I mean, I think so far this game, our defensive line and offensive line have been doing a pretty good
Correction,
job.
timeout, Tucker.
I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Like I said, last year, we had some strong moments, but we weren't as consistent as the defensive line was. So by them moving the ball and the amount of runs we had, no negative plays when we were actually handing off the ball, that's a big plus for me. So I'm really like seeing that. Our DBs, even though they did have that big play there, I think our DBs been doing a pretty good job. And, last year was the first year a couple of them were starting. So, with that experience and the type of level that we played last year is really benefiting this entire team, in my opinion. So, like you said earlier, all the ratings and the recruits, the 5, 4, 3 stars or whatever, it's great to have that. But as a team, they need to believe that. They need to come out there and impose their will and make sure they don't go out there thinking it's already given to them because they got to earn it.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because I think that was I don't want to say a big problem, or part of it last year was it was new to them. This the publicity that they were getting, the expectations were new. Playing those good teams where like they got shell shocked early, but fought back in the second half, realized they could play with those teams. I think you're seeing the confidence that they have and knowing that they have to start from the get-go.
Right.
Another handoff and another sticking.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Against the top tier last year, I mean, they weren't blowouts. They were close.
Yes.
Brought down by B.J. Ojolari.
Like you said, a lot of them we started off slow, and then we were playing catch-up.
A lot of them literally started out as blowouts.
Yeah.
But didn't finish as blowouts.
Right.
So, and here we go. Look at this. Look at the penetration of the defense. Excuse me. No. You shall not pass.
And goal at the 9.
Was that BJ?
I believe that was BJ. No, it was either BJ or Clay Doyle. I believe it was BJ.
It was BJ.
I believe it was BJ. You're correct, sir. 3rd and 9. Third and goal from the 9 and nothing. They ran it 3 straight plays, didn't even attempt to pass
Johnson,
it.
the ball
And
carrier.
the D-line said, nope, sorry. Sorry, y'all gonna go for a 4th down, or y'all gonna kick a field goal. But y'all not running in the end zone right now, I tell you that much.
Go for it. Let's see.
Tackled by King Hastings.
They might run it here, but I think it'll have to be the quarterback
It's 4th and
pulling
goal.
it down. Look at that.
8-yard line.
It's like 3 folks in the backfield. Yeah, run that back. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Excuse me. Nah, bruh. Nah, where you going? Where you going? Who was that finishing the tackle? Carlos Cervantes.
Last year.
I remember Carlos. That's right. Was he the freshman running back?
Yeah,
I think okay. I
Don't
remember
forget Blue Devil
him.
fans.
Sophomore, right?
Our Blue Devils are in action next Thursday.
Yeah, that's
22
yes.
against Rome in the Corky
I remember
Cup
he
Classic
filled in for
at
Vidal
Barron
pretty well
Stadium in
last year.
Rome.
He did.
Let's
Yeah,
show our Blue Devil pride.
correct me
Show
if
up
I'm
in
wrong,
Rome.
but he
next Thursday,
in the first game or the
August
first home
22nd.
game,
Game time is
he got
set for
concussed
8
when he had to
p.m.
come in, right? He got hurt that game too. He's a little guy. He was little last year. See, he didn't put on
He
some
was
weight.
little, but he was running big.
He was running big. Yeah, he filled in quite well. But yeah, that's as I was talking earlier, I'm hoping that we have every year, especially when you're talking about kids, you never want to see injuries. You're always hoping for as little injuries as possible. But this year, I'm really hoping that we are relatively healthy throughout the season, and I want to see more of this, and not necessarily the 28-0 in the first quarter, but coming out strong, not being on the wrong end of a 28-0 in the first quarter, a 42-0 at half. I think it was that big school we played here in that first game. I think they were from Massachusetts, maybe. I forgot that, and we had to kick 1,000 onside kicks.
Right.
And again, to our credit, we kicked the onside kicks, we recovered them, we scored those touchdowns, we cut those games close. But I want to see more of, hey, this team is going to come and punch us in the mouth. We got to be ready to punch them in the mouth first. We got to be ready to punch them back. They going to make plays. We got to make plays because we can make plays. No more of this hey, oh man, wow, these guys are big or these guys are fast, man. I didn't realize. I have a different feel about the program just because it's like you said. They went through that growing pain last year with the expectations. This year, they know, especially Harrison, Eric, Jake on the O-line, they're seniors. It's now or never, and they know they good. Some of these guys have literally been recruited since 8th, 9th grade, 9th, 10th grade. They know they have the talent. Now they got to go prove it.
Right.
And here we go, roll out. Boom. Yeah, he got lit up. He ain't had no chance to get that.
Intended receiver.
No chance whatsoever to get that off.
Tucker turns the ball over on down.
Peter Warwick brought the pressure, and he had no chance to get that down to his wide receiver. He just had to get rid of that to avoid getting sacked. Great pressure. Great job by the defense. Great goal line stand. Now, I'll be honest. Tucker helped us out a little bit with the play calling. I mean, but and to to their credit, they had been having a little success up the middle on the last few plays. But did we call a timeout? Yeah, I think when we called the timeout, bro.
Ball will be placed at the
maybe they should have recognized on second down that, or at least on third down throw the ball. They ran it on all 3 downs. Ain't just gonna run it down our throat, sir. Our defensive line is not having that today. Also, I know our defensive line is kind of built on speed, but I've noticed a little bulk on the D-line this year, sir.
Yeah, we got a little bigger this year. Still got the speed.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah, with Tucker, they may just be running plays that,
Nice catch.
Harrison Bailey's
with
pass
first
is
down.
complete to number 2, Aaron Gilbert.
I was saying, the coaches out, they may be running plays based off of
Bouye on the tackle
want to
for
see
Tucker.
certain things here and there.
Ball is spotted at the 32-yard line.
Ultimate goal is to score,
That's
but
good for
I'll probably do
Marietta.
something
First
different, but, hey,
down.
we'll take it, right?
Right.
Gain of 12 yards on the play.
But yeah, our offensive line, as you can see, I've been mentioning that they're seniors, but they're kind of bulky this year too. Nice to see. Hand off. Look at that hole. Look at that hole. Oh my goodness, that was a big old hole that he just attacked. Again, finishing the run with power. It's 2nd and 1. Another 2nd and 1. And it's 2nd and about inches.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. That's good for Marietta. First down.
Oh no, excuse me. First down. Look at this. Look at that hole. Look at. Watch him cut up field. Boom. Excuse me. Get out my way.
And that's what I was saying. I mean, he get shifty when he wants to, but you see how he put that shoulder down?
Yes, sir, I did. Here we go. First down. Play action. Looks deep.
Ooh, ball.
Has
pass.
a man deep. Oh, overthrew him.
Harrison Bailey's pass is incomplete. Intended receiver number 2, Aaron Gilbert, brings up 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was open. It was just a tad bit too much for him.
A little too. What the kids say? Too much sauce.
Too much sauce.
Had a little too much sauce on that throw. Still 28-0. 6:55 left in the second quarter. 6:55 left in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Our own 42. Two backs in the backfield. I think Erickson, no. Send the man in motion. Looks right, screen left.
Uh-oh.
And Vidal is unable to make a miss.
Harrison Bailey's pass
And
complete
coach
to
is
number
very
28,
unhappy
Monty
because I
Vidal.
think somebody missed the block.
Tackled by Davis. Loss of 3 on the play.
I believe that's our
Third
first.
down, 13
I believe that's
for the
our
Blue
first
Devils.
loss of yardage on a play. And we'll see.
And coach is still not happy on the sideline.
Oh yeah, that was a missed block. And I'm gonna have to say your name. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
It's a scrimmage. It's a scrimmage.
It's a scrimmage. It's a scrimmage. I ain't gonna say your name. You only call O-lineman name when you do something good. I ain't gonna call him out. But yeah, he missed that block for real.
Yeah.
No screen this time. Look at the pocket, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh, get upfield. Get upfield. First down.
Harrison Bailey's pass is complete to number
First
7,
down
Ricky
to
White.
Ricky White. Ricky White put on the show out here tonight. But I just
Run out of bounds at the
want to
44-yard
point out
line.
the protection. He went
That's
through
good for
all
Marietta.
his reads.
First down.
Every single one of them.
Which was made. Number 6 was like Gabriel Durham Campbell.
Watch this replay.
He turned into a
Hold
blocker.
on, watch the replay.
this.
Look at the pocket. Look at the pocket.
And watch number 6. Turn to it. Get him good.
Yeah,
let him
good
get a
block.
couple more yards.
He got 5 more yards off that block. He blocked 2 people. Good job pointing that out, sir. Now we moving. So they bringing the blitz. They do. And we pick it up.
Outside.
And Vidal still get outside. Look at that. Still up. Look at that.
The ball carrier.
By the way, we've been talking about the offensive line, but every bounce out,
Key on the tackle.
he's had downfield blocking. The wide receivers are
Brought
blocking
down
too,
at the
sir.
26-yard line.
The wide
That's good
receivers
for
are doing a
Marietta.
very good job. Watch
First
this. Watch this.
down.
All right, there's the blitz picker. He ain't missed the block this time. Look at that bounce out. Now look at the downfield blocking. And I want to point out, I believe I want to say his name, Matt Castellato. Good job on that kick out block, sir, number 55.
He redeemed himself.
Yes, he did. Okay, play action. And that's a little behind Eric.
Harrison Bailey's pass is incomplete.
Bruh, they really just gonna leave him. They really gonna leave him single covers on. Okay.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
The play call right now. I mean, he's mixing it up. So
I agree.
like last year, we put ourselves in position. Look, we're a good passing team, but we put ourselves in a position where we couldn't use a run game.
Exactly.
You know, it was like
We couldn't be balanced because we were playing from behind a lot. Oh, wide open. Gotta catch that. Gotta catch that.
Pass is incomplete. Intended receiver number 6, Gabriel Durham Campbell.
That's all right. 3rd and 10.
It's third down for the Blue
You know what? We actually may get our first look at Cooper on the actual field goal. Let's hope not. I mean, I'd rather it be 35. But it being a scrimmage, I'm sure Coach probably wouldn't actually mind maybe seeing if he can kick a long field goal.
yeah, I mean, you want to put him in position to get a little pressure.
And you know what? What's going to be interesting to see if they just try to get him some yards to, make it a little shorter if they go for the first down here, since it is a scrimmage. Oh, we pick up the blitz on both outsides. Oh, look at that, wide open. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh.
Pass is complete to number 7, Ricky White.
Sir.
Run out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Ricky White is putting on the show tonight, sir.
Yeah.
Ricky
That's
White.
good for Marietta.
You know what?
He's upset
First
because I just called his name. But he can't get
Bruh, he must have heard you. He putting on his own little talk show tonight. You remember the Ricky White talk show? Look at this. Watch this. Look. First of all, lead the protection. Look at Vidal pick up the blitz. Look at this. Woo! Nice catch. And look at Jake Ray and Vidal kicking out and keeping that pocket clean, made that play. That was a very good job by our left tackle and our running back by picking up the blitz and kicking their man outside. He's got a man wide open. Good defense. That was good defense. That was good defense.
Harrison
I know the
Bailey's
crowd
pass
don't like
is
it, but that was good D.
incomplete.
I like that we're attacking,
Tajee Johnson,
but as you
the
said,
receiver,
still balanced. Like, I'm going to be honest, I kind of expect a run play right here.
brings up second down for the Blue Devils.
I'm going to be honest, I kind of expect a run play right here because we've been so balanced. And the last few plays have been pass-based. And now, maybe it's just because we're up 4 touchdowns, and I just kind of don't remember in the first few series. But we haven't really been going up-tempo, have we?
No, we haven't. He's been calling the plays and on the line and things of that nature, but there's really been no need.
Timeout, Marietta.
So
That's right. You're right. We started with the kickoff, and then you're right.
Right.
No, you're right. And I think the first couple of possessions were short fields.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so you're right. Hasn't been
As a reminder,
we've
Blue
been
Devil
kind of in
fans,
control of the game
Blue Devils are
from
here at
the
Northcutt
beginning.
Stadium,
So there
August
hasn't
30th
been a
at
need to try to hurry up
against
and
St. Joseph's Prep.
get an advantage on the
Make
defense.
sure we show up
We've kinda
early
been
and
getting
often
what we wanted.
here at Northcutt Stadium to support our Blue Devils.
Our whole hand right now because our season opens up next
It's
week.
a scrimmage.
Let me look around. Let's see who's here watching right now.
You know what? That's a fair point. I keep forgetting. I'm getting caught up because it feels like a game. I know it's a scrimmage, but the clock going. You know what I'm saying?
People out here.
People. I mean, it's packed out here. It looked like a game. It smelled like a game. So it just feels like a game. But you're right. You're right. No, it is a scrimmage. So obviously, I mean, the punts. There has been no punt, so that is the scrimmage. You're right. You're right. They are not going to show everything, but it's just I've liked everything I've seen, and that was just one of the things I noticed is that we haven't been really going up tempo, but obviously we never huddle, so that's not surprising. But I do love how crunk it is out here in the stands. And I know I'm telling my age when I say crunk, but I don't care. I'm old.
I thought you were going to say something about being old.
Bruh, ain't nothing to say.
Yes, you are old.
I am old. You hit that 4-0, that's official. Got gray hairs in my beard, shoulder-length hairline. I'm old for real. What's happening right now? Penalty on them. I'm not saying that's what's happening. That's what I'm saying is hoping. I'm hoping that's what's happening. I don't want to give the people at home wrong information.
Not sure. It looks like they're talking to coaches or sideline individuals.
Is it maybe water time? Because have they taken the water, or are they doing it like maybe on the punts?
Well, I mean they haven't been playing nonstop, so there've been a lot of breaks.
Right. That's what I was. Yeah,
hydrated.
that's true.
Actually, I think that was like head of training.
Yeah, I think that's.
They may have been talking about that as well. So.
That might have been what they were talking about. 2nd and 10. And drop back again. Got a man again.
Oh my goodness.
Touchdown. He caught that. He caught that, son. Yes, he did.
Sergeant Johnson.
Bruh, he said, hold up, Ricky, man, dang, let somebody else do something. Taj Johnson said, I'm on the TD too, and now it's 34-0.
To number 8, Tajee Johnson for the 16-yard
it's 34-0
pass.
Yeah. About to be 35 or 30. Oh, yeah.
About to be 35.
They put 6 up on the board for him.
Yeah.
Number 20, Cooper Kip on the kick for the extra point.
They'll fix that.
Yeah, I know. But with 4:57 left in the first half, Cooper's about to see if he can make it 35-0. Booyah. Is that
extra point is good. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left in the half. Marietta 35, Tucker 0.
35-0. Oh my goodness. I'm sure this is an impressive This is impression showing. Now, I guess my question is, because they've been playing 12-minute quarters, right? Is it because of the scrimmage, do they only play the first half? Or because otherwise, what makes this not a whole game?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the second half they run a nonstop clock.
Honestly, at 35-0, you could do that anyway in regulation.
Yeah, running clock. So, not really much sure. So, hey.
Is it maybe you can't, maybe you have to play your backups in the second half or whatever? You can only, maybe seniors can't even play in the second half or something?
Don't know the rules, my friend. Can't even pretend to.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just
if someone knows the rules of
hit us up on Facebook or Twitter and let us know. If somebody knows the answer, basically, how is this different from the scrimmage other than it doesn't count in the standings for anything? Please let me know. Let me know on the
Smith
Twitter
and Boyer
or
back
on the
deep
Facebook.
for Tucker.
on the Twitter. Yeah.
Just want to give a shout out. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and it's still another touchback. Another touchback.
Kickoff sails.
I want to give a shout out to one of our Blue Devil alums. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just go ahead and make the comment on the Facebook, sir. Mark Boss. I believe he is class of '98. I believe said he is watching from his layover hotel in Seattle. Shout out to you, Mark, and we appreciate your service. I believe it's the Air Force. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. If I said the wrong branch, I don't want to disrespect it anyway, but shout out to one of our Blue Devil fam. Mark Bose is watching in Seattle. Thank you, sir, for the watch and the shout out. We love our Blue Devil fam. We love our Blue Devil servicemen, far and wide. R.I.P. Hayes Clayton. Ooh! Wait, he was down. Timeout. He can't get this. Wait a minute.
Smith, the ball carrier.
For some reason, I'm thinking Mark's 97, but anyway.
He might have been 97.
Mark, let us know.
For the Blue Devils.
Yeah, let us know.
Gain of 2 yards.
I thought
on the
Mark
play.
was 2 years behind us. I could be wrong.
Second down, 8.
Mark was a great wrestler.
Man, Mark was a great wrestler. Played wrestled at Penn State, I believe, sir. Mark was one of the many people who gave me a ride home multiple times. He stayed at Lee's Cross, and I was over there at Carrot Jokes. He used to drop me off all the time.
Should have walked. That's not a far walk.
Bruh, hush. Handoff, another nothing. Nothing. It looks like he got to the line of scrimmage. Bruh, this defense has come to play tonight. Obviously, the offense has scored 35 points in the first quarter, but this defensive front seven has actually made it very easy on the defensive backfield
1 yard.
because they've had very little work. Everything has basically gotten stuffed in the first 4 to 6 yards the majority of the night. They had the big play, they had the long drive. Obviously, we had the fourth down goal line stop. But this defensive line and linebacker crew has been bringing the heat all night. Timeout, Tucker. I believe that's their last one with 3:17 left in the first half.
Timeout, Tucker. That is their last timeout of the half.
So we do have a few commits. Jake Ray is committed to Colorado.
Yes, sir. 3 stars.
Yeah, I've got Vidal. He's committed to Troy.
Another 3 stars.
We got Taji, Boston College.
Another 3-star wide receiver.
And Ricky White, Michigan State.
Showing why Michigan State wanted him. 3-star wide receiver. Go ahead, sir.
And Rashad Torrance is Florida.
He is also rated as 3-star. He's the third, as I mentioned earlier, 35th prospect in the state. You mentioned Ricky White. He's the 50th prospect in the state.
Yep. And of course, we talked about B.J. Ojolari earlier. He committed to Tennessee today. number 17 prospect in the state, 157 national.
Oh, we bring the pressure, and we almost get him, but we don't. He rolls out, and he had to step out of bounds. He had to step out of bounds, but we were bringing some fire, sir.
Run out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Not gonna lie, I was a little hurt.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Happy.
Yeah, I know you were.
Can the tie get anybody from Marietta?
Bruh, sir.
It's 4th down for Tucker.
UT got a stranglehold on Marietta right now. They got everybody.
Mel Keaton's up there.
Bruh, Harrison going up there, BJ
Cooper
going up there.
Formation.
Looks like they've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Their coaching staff and their recruiting. So
I don't know what it is, but man, UT they have a pipeline in Marietta.
Number 8, Tajee Johnson downs the ball
Alabama, so
at the 39-yard line for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10, Marietta.
Anybody from Marietta to do well.
Oh,
So,
most definitely.
And I like all the traditional schools. I know getting off a little bit on college, but I like traditional schools to be good. So it'll be great to see, that trio or our lineage from Marietta turn Tennessee back to a powerhouse.
That would I'm gonna be honest with you.
Powerhouse enough to make it to championship,
Yeah.
not to be Alabama.
Right. Yeah, like just win. Like they win 10, 11 games a year.
Yeah.
Right. I got you. I feel you on that. Now I was actually talking to the Swamp couple. Shout out to them. I've got Swamp couple out there watching. One with the Florida, one with the UT fan. Oh, we get some pressure, and he still get the ball off to Eric, and he caught it, and he is still running. And he is pushed out at about the Tucker 40.
Run out of bounds at the Tucker 42-yard line.
Yeah, no, I was just telling them that UT is putting something together, and it looks like Marietta going to be part of the reason that if UT is good, it's good. Look at the pressure, look at the blitz pickup, and then gets the ball off, nice touch, and then Eric does the rest. Roll out, and he's got a man, and he's good D.
Harrison Bailey's pass is incomplete.
Good defense from that Tucker DB to fight through the ball and just not allow the completion. Ricky White, he's tired of Ricky White. He's sick of him. No, that's a good play. Good play, good hands. Now,
2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
I apologize to Ricky White's people but I know I'm gonna call him Peter Warwick a couple times because Peter Warwick wore 7 last year. So if I mess his name up, it's not on purpose. Here we are 4 wide again. Looks like they're gonna bring a blitz off the edge. They do, and we complete it.
Harrison Bailey's pass is complete to number 8, Tajee Johnson.
Basically ran the play action away from the blitz.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Gave just enough time for that blitzer to hesitate.
Gain of 12. That's
and
good
created
for
that space.
1st down.
As you can see, watch the blitz come off the corner. That gives that just enough hesitation. And that creates that space for Taj to be wide open. Look at the press coverage from the DBs. I love the space we're still getting, though. Ooh. Nice move. He caught that.
Gosh.
He caught that.
Touchdown,
Man, stop.
Marietta.
I really thought you dropped it.
Sir.
Mr.
Harrison
Gilbert.
Bailey's
Mr.
pass
Gilbert,
is
sir.
complete to number 2,
All right,
Eric
first of all, Bailey does an
30-yard
excellent
touchdown
job
pass.
of avoiding the pressure. Look at this. First, it's a clean pocket. Oh, they get a little pressure. Excuse me. Steps up. Look at this catch. No, that's my ball. He caught that on his helmet.
Look at that.
He caught that on his helmet. Excuse me.
Cooper
That's a
Gibson
touchdown.
kicks the extra point.
Excuse me, touchdown. Wow. You're right. Wow. You're correct.
You see why he's the number 2 prospect in the state.
I believe it. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, wait. See, it's a scrimmage.
Yeah.
It's a scrimmage.
Extra point is good.
The defense
2
was like,
minutes,
oh, no,
16 seconds left in the half. Marietta 42, Tucker 0.
Roll does too.
Yeah, but what I loved about it is how they just went, well, we might as well just kick it. That's what I like about it. Holder just turned around It was like, nah, bro. Let me hold this right here. It's a scrimmage. Go ahead, kick it.
Kicking off for the Blue Devils, number 20, Cooper Kipp. Smith and Boyer back deep for Tucker.
Yep, that's something we'll be doing all year. Something we did all last year. Cooper with his next kickoff. Let's see if we get another touchback. And
He ran.
we do.
Yep.
We do.
Kickoff sails into the end
I
zone.
was wondering if
Touchback
momentum
for Tucker.
carried into
First
the
and
end zone
10 at the
counts.
20-yard line.
It's literally like the last sip. It just went down the wrong. You know, you get that. It's like right there. All right, we got another look at the defense. Let's see if we can keep this shutout. 42-0. I'm loving it. 2:16 left in the first half.
And they did make the correction.
Oh, they did. I know they would. Man, we got good people down there.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to Josh Dempsey, the teacher that makes it all happen. He is the man that makes this magic happen. And he has allowed us to do this and call these games for y'all. And that is a complete pass. And maybe a first down.
Crawley's pass is complete to Dunson. Tackled by Cole Husbands for the Blue Devils. Ball is placed at the 30-yard line.
That was
First and 10,
down.
Tucker.
And Tucker is moving the ball with 1:53 left. First and 10 on their own 30-yard line. And again, Drexel, I know you love to see that tight coverage, at least on the bottom of the screen there. They tried another counter, but this time we were ready for it. Woohoo! This time we were ready for it.
Well, we're at 42-0. You can
Gordon, the ball carrier.
Covers a little bit.
That's true. Cole Husbands. Out there
gain on the
wifing up
play.
folks, locking
Tackled
them up.
by Cole Husbands for the Blue Devils. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Tucker.
He putting rings on they running backs. .104 left in the first half. Drop back. They going deep. Find the ball. Incomplete.
Crawley's pass is incomplete.
Good
that.
coverage.
Dunson,
Good coverage from Dawson Ellington.
Dawson Ellington
Duke of
on the
Dawson,
coverage
I
for
see.
the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that was a good ball, too. I mean,
That was a good
3rd and
ball.
10.
He gave his receiver. For our sake, they didn't capitalize, but, you know, just giving credit where credit's due. That was actually a good pass.
I agree. And the Tucker quarterback, Miles Crawley. He's kind of a big mobile guy. No, obviously Tucker, you know, they come out, you can see they run a little wishbone or flex bone, whatever you call that, you know, that option formation. Obviously they're a running team, gonna have to throw the ball a little bit more, down 42-0. Bring pressure from the backside, and he's still coming. We brought some pressure. That was Ty
Crowley's
Burton
pass is incomplete.
coming off the edge there.
Tell you what,
Van,
Tom's been
the
in
intended
a lot of
receiver.
plays.
He has.
Either
He
get on the
has.
tackle or pressure just like that.
Yes,
He's
It's
definitely
4th and 10 for Tucker.
he has. He's putting some good film out there. Coach is going, well, let's be honest, 42-0. Coach is going to have a lot of nice things to say.
No, you won't. No, he'll have some nice things to say, but you know, it's all about getting better. I mean, he'll, you know, he's going to hold
Tajee Johnson back deep
mistakes.
for
yeah.
the Blue Devils.
Oh, yeah, now he definitely going to point out what they did wrong.
Cooper in punt
But
formation.
there's going to be a lot of good tape,
Yep.
even though they don't watch it on tape no more.
They don't. I
That down at that, like 21.
Yeah.
Got to catch that clean.
Yeah. So even though there's no pressure and they're punting things like that, it's still opportunity for the return man and the punter to get work in.
Yeah.
So, you know, like you said, return clean or fielded clean, things like that. Because that was a live ball, real game. There have been people right up on top.
Yeah.
And
Ball is placed at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Blue
Not
Devils.
be happy.
Yeah, you got to catch that clean. I mean, just even if not the other team, you know, you worried about touching the ball and the other team recovering. That was about 20 yards of field position that we basically just gave up. Looks like we are not going to come out and take a knee. Looks like we're going to try to put 6 more on the board, at least on the first play, unless I'm kind of maybe expecting a handoff to Vidal up the middle or out on the edge and maybe see what they get on the first play. No, they nailed it.
Harrison Bailey downs the ball at the 15-yard line.
Well,
That was a negative play for us.
yeah, that was a negative play. Well, let's say we're going to take, well, we're obviously taking a 42-0 lead into the half. Drexel, break it down a little bit for the people. See, you know, tell them what we've seen this first half besides dominance.
Well, you know, I've seen them actually come out. It looks like they have a lot of confidence. It looks like they believe they're a good team this year. So that's one thing I'm actually seeing. And, you know, we were talking about Harrison, how he stepped up in the pocket. I've noticed how poised he's been in the pocket this time. Like, he just feels comfortable. Even with the pressure, he does a little sidestep here.
It's
Last
halftime.
year,
Your score,
you know,
Marietta 42, Tucker
a
0.
little bit more running, things of that nature. So I see that improvement there. So I do see a couple mistakes, things that I'm sure they're going to get cleaned up, but we haven't seen as much laundry on the field as, you know,
That's true.
I thought I would have seen in this.
That is fair. That is accurate. And I'd agree with that. That's kind of the same observation I've got, that they believe they're a good team, and also like they learned from last year. They can't start off in the second half and expect to win, especially not against the better teams. So to see them come out and they beat a team that put 42-0, and again, we know it's a scrimmage and we know it don't count, but like you said, it matters. So to see them come out and to see them to impose their will on both offense and defense, it's got me real hopeful for the season, and I think this season is going to be real fun to watch.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about it.
All right, well, fans, we are going to take a break for halftime. It is right now 19 minutes left. It looks like in the halftime break. We will be back at halftime for the second half. But just looking to see more of the same and kind of hopefully keep this shutout going throughout the game and walk out of here with maybe a 50-0
Cooper
win, maybe
Gibbs to
60.
kick off for the Blue Devils.
You know, obviously it doesn't count, but, you know, it matters to have that big number that, you know, that'd be the headline in the Marietta Daily Journal tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen. Coach going to get some other individuals in there, get them some looks, a little bit of playing experience.
Correction, number 81, Renee Galomo to kick off for the Blue Devils.
Looks like I saw the backup quarterback lining up.
Back deep for Tucker, Smith, and Bouye.
Sideline. So maybe he's about to get some PT.
Yeah, that's actually not even Cooper kicking off. So.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even notice that. So, yeah, it looks like we are going to see some backups. We'll get this little roster ready.
Renee Galomo.
All right, good job. Good job, because I was looking his name up. Let's see what he got. Nice kick. And the ball is down there. I have it on good authority that there were basically they practiced 2 live special teams plays. And so all the other special teams from here on out will be non-contact. Or from that moment, that's why we had the opening kickoff. And I think, I forgot what was their live extra point play.
The Lomos kick is down.
Or excuse me, what their live special teams play was. But from here on out, it's
ball is placed at the 20-yard line. First and 10, Tucker.
With no special teams, so that's kind of what makes it a scrimmage. You can either do situational scrimmage, or you can do it like a game, and we chose to do the game route. And another counter play. And this time he gets about 4 yards.
Johnson, the ball
Defense
carrier.
still being very stingy in the front 7.
Gain of 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, it looks like, I still see BJ in, a couple of the down linemen.
Kristen Lee on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
Secondary.
Second down 6 for Tucker.
Yeah, looks like maybe we got some new faces in the linebacker too.
Javon Hamilton playing one of the corners. I'm trying to see who the other corner is. Paul Harris, the other corner.
So we got Ellis Reed in at that outside linebacker safety slash safety position. And another run to the right side or left side of our defense, and he's chopped down.
Smith, the ball carrier,
with the quickness by Harbor Story.
Tackled at the 30-yard line by Harbor Story for the Blue Devils.
So now it's 1st and 10 at the 30. At the Tucker 30.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. First and 10, Tucker at the 30.
Minutes left in the third. And when there's the first incomplete pass is when we'll know if it's a running clock or not. Or the first time, do they stop the clock in high school when a guy goes out of bounds?
I thought they did. Looks like Marlon Jones is in the other safety coming in. He's a sophomore.
Let's see if Tucker's going to run the ball more. Or excuse me, actually pass the ball more. Or if they're just going to try to, work on what it is that they do. No, another run play. Oh, wow. By the way, that ball came out. Did that ball come out?
Gordon, the ball carrier.
That was a good block from the Tucker player.
It was.
Tackled by Nick Lopez for the Blue Devils.
I did not catch the hustle, or excuse me, I caught the hustle. I didn't catch the number of the kid that made that play. He hawked him. That was fantastic.
Ball is placed at the 28-yard line. Loss of 2 yards.
Here's the replay. Let's look at this.
Second down 12.
Who is that? Number 54, sir. Good job, Danny Lopez. And I wanted to point out the job Lopez did of not picking up that horse collar penalty. You can grab it, but you can't pull him down by it. And he did a good job of letting go and grabbing other cloth.
He did it, just slow him down enough.
All right, here we go. Roll out. The more pressure. They had a guy wide open. But that pressure being brought, again, by I think Mr. Lopez,
and the intended receiver,
caused that incomplete. The Tucker quarterbacks have not had a clean pocket all day. Even on rollouts, there's been pressure. Obviously they got some athleticism back there at the quarterback position, and they're trying to get him out there on the edge.
Third down and 12.
But we're not really giving it to him. And even when they have guys open, he's not been able to set his feet and throw the ball. Another drop, no more pressure. This time a screen pass and a missed tackle, but a made tackle makes it 4th and short.
Crowley's pass complete to number 28 Boyer.
It is a scrimmage after all. And you're down 42-0.
Ellis Reed on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
Good tackle.
Good job.
Stopping the first down.
Ball is placed at the 38-yard line.
And that's a good job. I believe
it's
it was
4th and 2.
Caught that by making that first guy miss. Good pressure on the screen. And good tackle. Way to wrap up. Oh, no, they're actually punting the ball. Let's catch that clean. All right. Got a clean catch on the punt.
Number
by
24,
Mr.
Malon Jones, downs the ball at the 25-yard line. Marietta takes over, 1st and 10.
There are some changes on the offense.
I cannot tell who the quarterback is.
Yeah, those jerseys that the quarterback wearing, they have the one.
Now quarterbacking for the Blue Devils, number 12, Tyler Hughes.
And that's backup quarterback Tyler Hughes, sir. I know, like you said, it's hard to see with his jersey, but that's Tyler Hughes that went in.
Yeah, Tyler actually stepped
That's the
in
freshman. Yeah, that stepped in last year. Yes, sir.
Did a pretty good job.
Oh, look at that run. Oh, Marlon Jones. Look at you, sir. Okay.
Malon Jones, the ball
First
carrier.
down. Okay, look at him. Get up with the first down, son. Okay, I hear
Tackled by Jackson for Tucker.
Sir. Offensive line opening
Ball is
holes.
placed at the 36-yard line.
Everything
Gain of
I've
11.
seen from the running backs has been attack.
Yeah.
That's
attack,
Marietta, first
attack.
down.
Well, not everything. There's been some side steps.
Yeah.
But at the whole, they have all attacked it viciously.
Yeah, and that's good coaching.
Tyler, oh, look at the screen pass. Look, bounce off. Make a man miss.
Nice step.
All right, now, sir.
I mean, and that goes for the coaching as well. You know, I'm sure they're being coached. Hey, you better attack the hole.
Tyler Hughes' pass is complete.
You're not gonna get playing time. So
I am gonna need folks to make they blocks, sir. You,
Gain
yes,
of 1
you.
yard on the play. 2nd down, 9
Not you,
for the
actually,
Blue Devils.
not you. Sorry. It wasn't him. Make it block. He should have got more yards on that.
but he did a good job bouncing off that first.
He did.
Tackle, so.
Got to roll out. Make a man miss. Wait. Oh no. They are
Tyler
calling
Hughes,
touches
the
as
quarterback
the
keeper.
quarterback down.
Yep. And he's acting like he's upset, sir. That's to protect you.
Yes.
So,
Yes. No, that counts as a sack.
Ball
He
is
looked
placed at
bad
the
too. He was like,
37-yard
man, I
line.
put all that work.
he threw a nice spiral back to the ref though. You saw that?
Yeah, I did.
32-yard line.
Well, and
Also
now here's the
five.
thing. Here's a learning moment. Right here, throw that ball out of bounds. Throw that ball out of bounds. Although, I mean, he did shake him, but maybe
It's
he only
3rd
shook
and
him because the
14
guy was
for
only
the Blue
trying to touch
Devils.
him,
Yeah.
as opposed to tackling. It's 3rd and 14. They bring pressure. Yeah, I
Flag
thought
on
there
the
was
play.
some encroachment. What?
Call false start.
He did call false start.
False start called against the Blue Devils.
Oh, fake temptations and pressure face. And that's going to be 3rd and 19. 3rd and forever, ever. We are going the wrong way this offensive possession. But the young guys are getting some work.
It's
Yeah,
3rd and long for the Blue Devils.
Looking at Coach Morgan, he's not happy. He still want to see some execution and things like that, regardless of who's in there. You know, he demands.
And it is a running clock.
Yeah, it is. All right, let's see.
Screen pass again.
Oh,
Make a man miss. He does not. They wrap him up.
They read that.
They
Good
read
job.
that all the
Tyler
way.
Hughes' pass is complete to number
jerseys
19,
everywhere.
Zuri
Everywhere.
Johnson.
They swarmed all over that.
Carter on the tackle for Tucker.
Yeah, we'll see our punter.
Yeah, we're actually going to see I assume we're going to see the punter on 4th and 25. Yeah. I love that they thought about it, though.
It's 4th down. For the Blue
Did you
Devils.
see Coach Morgan look at it, like, where are we?
Well, you know, he did the same thing last year too. Even when he doesn't, he just doesn't like to punt.
They don't like the punt, and I don't blame
I
him.
think he believes we can get the first down.
We can get the first down.
because he usually holds it to the last.
He
second.
does. He like, it hurts him to
In
punt.
punt formation for the Blue Devils.
That 8 seconds left. They better get
Yeah.
down.
Smith and Dunson back deep for Tucker.
Now they got to. Oh no, the ref was clearing it.
Well, honestly, we were waiting on the defense. They had an extra man on the field, I think.
Yeah. Working out that personnel. I'm sure they more likely are subbing in individuals as well.
Yeah. It's the first game for them too, or excuse me, scrimmage. It's the first scrimmage for them too. Nice punt. Oh, this is their special team play. And it's coming back. That's coming back. Man. Hate to see it, as the kids say.
For Tucker.
He had one special teams play. And there is a flag on the field.
Rashad Torrance on the tackle for the Blue Devils.
So that ball's going to come back.
Oh,
wait.
Waving it off.
Time out. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. That was a good call.
He waved it off.
Hold on, man. What's happening here? I want to talk to somebody. Coach Morgan don't look happy they waving that flag off. I can tell you right now. That's what I like to see. That's that Nick Saban stuff. Man, we up 42-0. He don't care.
No time.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, no, that's not enough.
Now,
Okay, here we go. Let's see. That's a hole. That was clearly a hole.
well, they waved it.
There's no penalty on the play.
No, there was a penalty
Play
on the play.
stands.
They waved the
First and
penalty
10
off.
for Tucker at the 29-yard line.
There's no penalty on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Stand.
It don't. What I say earlier, it don't count if they don't call it, and it don't count if they wave it off. Looks like we're gonna get a little more heavy dose of run. And there it is. Handoff on the inside. Rumbles for about 3-4 yards, maybe.
Pitts, the ball carrier.
Now, are you gonna be able to make the trip to Rome?
No, I will not be at the
Stopped
Rome.
at the 26-yard line by Micah
I believe
Hargrove for the
that's
Blue
going to be
Devils.
on TV.
And quarterbacking
I think
for
it's gonna
Tucker,
be on,
number
I don't
4,
wanna say the wrong
Isaiah
channel.
Raheem.
But yeah, I'll be watching that on the TV. Another handoff. And woohoo! Bruh.
Gordon, the
Sir.
ball carrier.
James Knox.
Brought down at the 25-yard line by James Knox for the
I
Blue Devils.
believe that he got 0 yards on the carry. He may have lost a yard.
3rd and 6 for Tucker.
Watch this. Excuse me. Boom. Good wrap-up form tackle. I hate when you see somebody try to bring the boom hit stick and then miss the tackle, and the guy's still running.
Yeah. Keep your head up.
Oh, another counter play. And man, they've had success on like 3 counter plays, but other than that,
Morgan, the ball carrier.
Kirsten Lee said, nope, no sir. No, they're ready. It is now 4. I think they got maybe a yard on that or to the line of scrimmage. But it's 4th and 6, and it looks like they're going for it. Here we are again.
It's 4th
Tries to
down and
counter.
5 for
And there's
Tucker.
Kirsten right there. No sir.
It's a good job by him staying home.
Staying home. And see, when you're like, you're an option team or, a run-based team, it's real hard when you're down by a lot. Ooh, wait a minute.
Flag on the play.
It's a flag. It's definitely a flag. It looks like us. I see a lot of shrugging shoulders and blue uniforms.
Defensive encroachment called on the Blue Devils.
Bruh, that's our 3rd encroachment call, ain't it? We got to look at the ball. Look at the line of scrimmage.
That's first down.
5-yard
I
penalty
I
results
think
in a
that's
first down.
It is.
You hate that.
First
Wait a
and
minute,
10
hold on, man.
at
What
the
is 4th and
19-yard
6?
line.
Can y'all walk that off? I need a measurement.
They rounded up like they did earlier.
I know. I need y'all to walk that off. Hold on, man. Move that back. I don't care what the score is. I don't want to give up nothing.
Ball
pressure. Oh, he's wide open. Good dig.
Then turns that.
Yes, but you can face guard in high school and college.
Raheem's
He ain't
pass
touched that
is
man.
incomplete, intended for a van.
Check this
There is
replay
a
out.
flag
Let's
on
look at the
play.
replay. 1:39 left in the third. Let's see. Let's check. Good pressure still. Okay, there's some contact.
He grabbed this. He grabbed
He
this.
did. He did. He grabbed him with the left hand. He grabbed him with the left hand. You're right.
Good job.
Pass
Mr. Ralph.
interference
Good call,
called
Mr.
against the
He
Blue
had a better
Devils.
angle than we did.
Yeah, he did. He did. Nah, he did that.
Still should have called it.
That's what he telling them. Hey, bro, you grab him with the left hand. That's exactly what he tell you. He said, what I do? Man, you grab him with the left hand. That's what you did. You know what you did.
The one with the white sleeve on.
Uh-huh.
That hand.
Yeah, that's the hand they can see, bro. You got a whole sleeve on your arm. You bringing the teacher to the grabby grabs. All right, let's see if we can get another goal line stand. Once again,
Ball is
first
placed
and
at
goal
the 8-yard line. It's
on
first
the
and
8-yard
goal
line
at
this
the 8.
time instead of the 9. So let's see what we can do. Hopefully they run the ball up the middle 3 straight times for nothing.
Wide side of the field.
No, they went to the fade. Oh!
He kind of stutter stepping. He would have had
Raheem's
that.
pass is incomplete.
Honestly,
Caught him by surprise.
And the intended
honestly,
receiver.
the ball was so, clearly there was a zig when there should have been a zag, but the ball was so off
Paul
target.
Harris on the coverage for
He
the
didn't
Blue
even
Devils.
realize to go get he
Second and
reacted
goal
to where
from
the
the
man was going,
Right.
and looked up and was like, "Wait, that ball going over there." But there it is, second down. Let's go, 3 more downs. Let's keep this shutout. Let's get another goal line stance here. Be interesting to see if they go to the air again. Nope, another handoff to the right. This time we stop him
Good job.
again.
Morgan, the
Mr.
ball
Lee,
carrier.
Kirsten Lee said, "Nah,
Tackled by
bro,
number 10, Kirsten Lee.
Not over
for the
here.
Blue
Nah,
Devils.
My side. Strong side.
strong side, right side,
side.
strong side."
Yeah, James Knox is in there.
Ball is placed at the
That's right.
13-yard line.
Here we go on the replay. Look at that.
Loss of 5.
Look how Lee
Third and
took
goal
on the
from the
block
13.
and still bounced out, kept his leverage. Good job. Now it's third and goal from the 13-yard line. I like that they going backwards. Man in motion. They faked the motion. And he opened. But now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 2.
Raheem's pass is complete to number 36, Joshua Morgan. Milan Jones on the tackle for the Blue Devils. Ball is placed at the 3-yard line. It's 4th and goal.
Line up and just see who has a better line right now.
They actually called timeout.
Timeout on the field.
I'm expecting a quarterback rollout.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see a quarterback rollout, probably to the wide side of the field to give him some room.
I don't know if they want to go on that side of the field anymore.
I was about to say, but
Sad.
Mr. Lee has been, I don't know, you're right. I don't know if they want to go to that side.
Actually, it's on. Yeah.
Now, was that a water timeout? Oh wait, we got a kid hurt. Looks like cramps.
Looks like cramps, yeah.
Looks like cramps. I didn't realize. I saw them gathered around. I thought that was just a timeout. See the coaches giving some instruction out there. Boy, them some sad faces over there, but. They're like, because Tucker ain't closed. Man, he came all the way up here. Got monkey stomp. Now we got to drive all the way back. They're probably in the peach pass lane, though. They probably got that going.
It's
Well,
4th
should be.
down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Peach pass lane probably closed. 21 seconds left in the third. Coming out of timeout.
D.
Or excuse me, clock running. And
Encroachment.
another encroachment?
No,
Flag on the
I
play.
was about to say false start.
I thought it was because I saw him kind of come over, but I guess it was a false
Yeah.
beforehand.
Well, now here's the thing. That's well, I guess
called
for
against
Tucker,
Tucker.
that's not a double-edged sword because it gives you a little more room to pass. But they're a running team. They wanted that short. They wanted that 2 yards.
Yep.
So
Ball is placed at the 8-yard
good job,
line.
offensive lineman. False start.
4th and goal from the 8 for Tucker.
Two more times. Help us out. It looks like they're going to let the clock go down on the third quarter. Come back. 4th and goal from the 8 to start the 4th.
Yep.
Fourth quarter.
Score's up.
Good guys up 42-0.
That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Marietta
Ain't
42,
really too much to
Tucker
say.
0.
Obviously, we're seeing the backups in the second half of the game. Haven't seen as much continuity, which you would expect from backups, but the defense has still been playing well. The offense only had the one drive in the third quarter because of the running clock. But I'm hoping to see another goal line stance, offense take over, and a little more continuity, which may be their last offensive possession of the game, depending on how these next few drives go.
Exactly, and like you said, the continuity just may not be there. Even though they're in practice, they probably practice together a lot. They may not get as many reps in a live game like this. So, hopefully, a few more series, they'll calm down a little bit. You got to remember the other group was playing the whole game.
Yeah.
They just came in.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
They had to re-warm up, things of that nature. So, hopefully, we hold them on this 4th down because, like I said, the defense has still been.
Yeah, defense has been playing real well.
Offense has just been kind of, a couple missed blocks, missed assignments, but
A few penalties.
I think we'll clean that up.
Penalties has honestly been the one blight spot and from all the bright spots. And there as you mentioned, there hasn't been a lot. There's been a few. There's been several on this drive, but there haven't been a lot, and that's a good sign, especially. We got tough. There's no way around it. There's a tough opponent next week, next 2 weeks.
Right.
So, we going to have our work cut out for us. So it's good that we didn't have a lot of penalties, and I'm hoping that the few we had are us getting them already out, getting them out early to start the season.
Right.
By the way, still a lot of folks here.
Yeah, they're still here. What else is there to do in Marietta right now?
Fair. I mean,
I guess you could always find something.
Actually,
student body, there's nothing really going on right
facts. There's also a lot of stuff always going on in the square. And the
ball
fade.
that's
an offensive pass interference.
Yep, pushed off.
Bring that back.
And he pushed him like he
Bruh.
owed money or
Touchdown.
He did.
There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, go on, call that offensive pass interference. You know you
Here's
want to.
replay.
Here we go. We're going to show it to you. All right.
Illegal formation
Bruh.
called against Tucker.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can box out, but you can't shove off. Hey, they didn't give me 2 false start penalties. They gave me a 10-yard offensive pass interference. I'll take it.
There you go.
Why take 2 plays to give me that in 1? I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are a prophet, my friend.
Number 15, LaShawn Smith.
It looks like that's a 5-yard penalty, looks like. Because they didn't move him back 10. Because they were on the 8-yard line. They on the 13 now. I thought that was a 10-yard penalty. All right, so give me a false start there.
I take back the prophet.
All right, here we go.
A slant.
Oh!
Look behind him.
Way behind him.
That's a flag.
Oh, that's going to be roughing the quarterback.
Yeah.
And it was definitely roughing because he had been
Flag
thrown
on the
that
play.
ball. Been thrown that ball. Look at the coach. He's like, what are you doing?
Smith's pass was incomplete to McKinney.
So that's going to be a first down, I think.
That means he's going to bring you out and have a conversation with you.
Yep. Come here.
Personal foul, roughing the passer called against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, that's not a fun time.
Nah, That's going to be a first down, too. Well, I'm going to be honest
at the 7-yard line. It's first and goal.
I don't really expect to hold him out the end zone.
It's only so many times you can keep him out of the end zone.
I mean, and honestly, that kid was kind of open. The ball was off target. You can't give somebody 7 times. Ooh!
But they gonna try. Big tackle.
They gonna make them earn it.
Pitts the ball carrier.
That'd actually be 8 tries.
Gain of 2
well, at least
yards on the play.
If they gonna get in, let's make it 8.
Tackled by Grayson Peoples for the Blue Devils. Ball is marked at the 5-yard line. Second and goal at the
turnover 5. Right here would be awesome. Look at that, already in the backfield. Big number 72, Grayson Peoples. Said, y'all ain't my peoples. Second and goal from the 5.
Yeah, it looks like Grayson changed their quarterback as well.
Yeah, they did. They did. I'll be honest,
and now they have a timeout.
I don't remember his name.
Timeout, Tucker.
15 came in. LaShawn Smith. He is much smaller.
That is
than
their first timeout of the half. Marietta Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors for their support in 2019. Walton Communities, the Ed Boyles Automotive Group, Marietta Power and Water, Zaxby's located at the corner of South Marietta Parkway and Fairground Street, Shaw Hankins, LGE Community Credit Union, the American Family Insurance, Credit Union of Georgia, Delta Community Credit Union, RK Ready Construction,
honestly, like
CW Matthews Contracting, Trayton Homes, Go Forth Goods, and Summit Heating and Air. Thank you for supporting Marietta Athletics.
That'd be another out to the house. Nah, man, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch that at the house. I ain't even gonna lie to you. All right, here we go. Wait, hold on, man. Second down. I'm trying to get them folks extra downs.
Yeah, they have it right on the field at least.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Oh, they're spreading them wide out. Wide. Trying to stretch the defense.
Another counter.
He ran to his own person.
He did not get in, but he got very close.
Yeah, he ran into his own guy.
He did.
Davis, the ball carrier.
He almost got in on the 2nd and a half to 3rd effort, but not quite.
Tackled by Ellis Reed for the Blue Devils.
Ellis Reed just held on.
Placed at the 2-yard line.
But it was good effort on both parties,
the
actually. On both sides, I should say. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. In there, snug as a bug. Another dive this time, right up the middle. And I don't see no sign. He did.
Got it.
Oh, she said I didn't see any sign. But now touchdown. Touchdown, Tucker.
He fought for that.
He fought for that. He earned it. He earned it. They hit us with a fullback dive. Hadn't run that all game.
Yeah.
Are we really booing?
Are they booing the fact they don't think they got in? Let's take a look.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
He dropped the ball? Looks like he dropped and recovered it.
Well, if he did, then he definitely scored.
Yeah.
I mean, we up 42-6 now.
Yeah, it's
but it was close because I couldn't tell.
Number 11, Kyle Wright.
It wasn't easy. That's
I gotta give him credit. I mean, how many times this close to your own goal line?
That's what I said. You can't keep putting them right there by the goal line.
Yeah.
And And the extra point is good, and that makes it 42-7.
Extra point is good.
Now, here's what I'm wondering.
50 seconds left to go in the game.
If we are going to come out and basically run clock, or if, we're going to try to run the offense and get the, just get the young quarterback some work.
Well, the clock should be running anyway.
But facts.
So,
well, you know what I mean, run the ball.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. The clock's going to be running anyway. But are we going to come out and just run the ball and try to, just run this last drive? Or are we just going to, work on some things and throw some pass plays out there?
Yeah. Are we coming out to go home, or are we coming out to get better?
Yeah. That's, and honestly, either way is fine, because you're coming out to go home. Hey, let's not get nobody hurt. You shorten the game, you have less chance to injuries, but also if you want to throw the ball around and get your backup quarterback some throws and get your backup wide receivers some catches, I understand that too.
Jones back deep for the Blue Devils.
Get your backup lineman working on pass protections. I understand that too. So we're going to see. And I believe this will be a fair catch on the kickoff return. I don't believe they'll be returning this ball. I could be wrong.
I don't think we've already gotten our.
I think we've already had our returns. And
Russell,
that was a nice return
Tucker
by Ricky White.
Trying to figure out why it's taking so long.
I was literally about to ask you the same thing. Like, what is taking so long?
Well, like I said, it's the referee crew's preseason as well, or scrimmage game as well.
That is true. That is true. And honestly, they down there on that hot field. It's hot out there for them, man. We out here in the air conditioning. It's easy for us to say. Short kick, which we don't field until the 3-yard line, and yep, it is a dead kick. Looks like we're probably gonna get it at the first and 10 from the 20. I'm assuming. I'm right. So we're gonna see backup quarterback come out. See if we can put a drive together. See if Mr. Hughes can put a drive together.
20-yard line. First and 10, Blue Devils.
Either put some more points on the board or just take us home. Snaps back. It's a run. First play is a run.
Malon Jones,
Mr. Jones again gets about 5 yards on the carry.
Tackled by Walker.
Yeah, because he's running downfield.
Gain of 5 yards on the play.
It's a good job.
The O-line is still getting pushed, and the running backs are still attacking the line. Look at how he attacks the hole. He is contact at the line and drags the guy 5 yards. Quick screen. I believe that's the first down.
Is complete to number
so they are going to at least get him,
Overton.
get him some quick screens and some quick passes.
Weston on the tackle
just to
for
get some
Tucker.
rhythm.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. That's good for Marietta. First down.
Last year, he did a good job.
He did.
Freshman.
Cameron Overton with the reception.
Freshman in high school, but he did a good job. So they're expecting him to do well when he gets up there.
Another handoff up the gut. Another missed tackle. Mr. Jones is trying to let the coaches know that number 2 running back position is in good hands, so to speak.
Brought down at the 38-yard line.
He said, Coach, look, you can put me in sometimes. I can get some plays.
Look at this. Second down and 3.
Downfield, through the tackle. Legs churning. 8:11 left in the game. And, we dropped the pass, but he takes it down and runs it. Steps out of bounds.
Tyler Hughes
at just shy of 50. Picks up the first down, though. That's a good decision.
At the 43-yard line.
If it's not there, run it, get out of bounds. Do not take that hit. Even though, I mean, you're wearing a red jersey, obviously, but you know what I mean. Right.
Gain of 5 yards on the play. That's enough for Marietta. First down.
Gain of 5 yards when it's 2nd and 6, or excuse me, 2nd and 4. That's what you need. Makes a man miss, and then get out of bounds. Good job. Good job. Clock still going. Clock still going. 7:25. Tick, tick, tick.
Oh, they bring it.
Oh! Ooh, he's got it off.
Yeah.
It's probably better he dropped it.
Tyler Hughes' pass is incomplete.
Yeah. That's a good job. I'm going to say he threw that in the ground on purpose. I'm going to say that's a good job by Tyler Hughes of getting that ball off and throwing it in the ground for the incomplete pass.
Yeah, because that snap was low and they were bringing the pressure.
They were bringing pressure. Smart play. I'm going to say smart play. He did that on purpose. We are Father, Father. Yeah, I said it. 2nd and 10 from the 43. It looks like they're bringing pressure again. They do. We pick it up. It was a good effort, but they got to him a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a good effort by Camden Overton.
Yeah, and I guess they are there.
Camden Overton, the intended receiver.
Pretty tough.
He did.
Yeah.
Ban on the coverage.
I guess it's like
Tucker.
a suggested.
It's 3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Like you can't slam him, but you can hit him.
Give him a little love tap.
Right. I guess it looks like they basically playing in the grass. If you touch him, he's down, but there's no limit on how hard you can touch him. They bring pressure on the outside, and we step through the inside of it. And Mylan Jones makes another man miss and gets about 8 yards on 3rd down.
Mylan's been running.
Mylan Jones, the ball carrier.
He has.
Brought down at the Tucker.
We're going for it.
49-yard line.
And about 2. Watch how he makes the miss in the backfield. Oh, never mind. We're going live.
Well, what I like,
timeout.
Mad about something, but what I like about
timeout, Marietta.
He's not getting.
It's their first timeout of the half.
First touch.
He's not. He's making that first guy miss. He's doing a good job of not, like we said, there hasn't been a lot of dancing, but he's making that first guy miss and attacking the line of scrimmage, much like Vidal was doing, obviously early in the first half, earlier in the game. But he's been doing the same things. No dancing, no tippy toes, just hit the hole and go. And as you said, he's running through those arm tackles. Him and Vidal have done a good job all game of getting extra yards on that first contact.
Right.
Here it is on the replay. Ooh! Ooh! Made that man miss. Good job, Tyler. All right, here we go. Big 4th down. I mean, as big as it can be at this point in the game.
Yeah, it's big for them.
It's big for them.
Coach Morgan wanted them to execute.
Fair. That is fair. Because he looked very unhappy about having to call that timeout.
Yeah, he was not happy at all.
Tight coverage on this outside down here. Oh, like it. Pitch to the outside. He's got it.
Good job.
Good job.
Number 24,
Ride that hot
Jones,
hand.
the ball carrier.
By the way, that play has to be made by that wide receiver blocking.
That's good for Marietta.
Because there was
First down.
bump and run coverage. So if he doesn't make that block, here it is right here. If he doesn't block his man, that whole lane is not there.
Mylan showed some of his speed to get to that corner. Because to be honest with you, at first I was like, whoa. Didn't like we were going to get there. Then that little burst came in.
That little burst. Was he hit the turbo button? Is that R2?
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, okay.
It's a pretty ball.
Nice. That's good. Good defense. That is good defense again.
Camden Overton,
can't even lie.
Receiver.
Overton tried to go over him, but he wasn't having it.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for the
Blue
Devils.
Maybe needed a little bit more on it, but I honestly think it was just really good coverage.
Yeah.
He threw it up to him. I like they were still attacking. Like I said, I would have been good either way. You know, it's a running clock regardless. But I do like that the young quarterback's getting a chance to throw the ball some. Another handoff. Ooh! Nice. And I also like that this young running back is getting a chance to just do his thing.
Stopped at the 35-yard line.
He wants the playing time.
He does.
Weston on the tackle for Tucker.
He does.
Gain of 7 yards.
Look at that. Watch the cut. Upfield and go.
3 for the Blue Devils.
The legs just keep churning. Oh, there's some contact. What that got to do with these legs churning?
5 plus.
That got nothing to do with what's going on over here. I'm still trying to get yards. 3rd and 3.5, I'm going to say. I'm pretty sure it's 2-down territory from this point on. Roll out. Nobody open.
Let it go.
Did he
Tyler
get the
Hughes,
first?
the quarterback keeper.
Sir.
Did we lose a yard?
I'm not sure. But Ezekiel
Run out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Campbell.
Loss of 1.
Pancake somebody over here. Watch this. All right, watch him roll out. Boom! He leveled that man.
And stood over.
It's 4th and 4.
Yeah, it did.
Long enough to say I'm here.
I'm here.
But not too long
but
to
not,
be disrespectful.
not long enough to get the penalty.
Yeah, yeah. But he wasn't disrespectful. Just,
Yeah, he just let him know. I mean,
football.
honestly, when you drill somebody like that, you can at least flex. You ain't got to flex at him, but you can flex at the crowd. All right. 4th and 4 from the Tucker 36.
So we're bringing it.
Yeah, they are. Play action. Oh, wide open.
Perfect play for the type of.
That was.
Tyler Hughes' pass is
Good
complete.
job. Good hands
Number
by
18,
Overton.
Camden Overton.
Way to catch.
Good pitch and catch.
Yeah.
Ball is placed at the 24-yard line. That's good for Marietta. First down.
That looks like we're in the 2-minute. I wonder if we actually going to run the 2-minute or we just going to look at the play action. Oh, no, he didn't play action. He just let it rip.
Oh, yeah. It was a quick throw.
Yeah, I thought he faked to Jones, but nah, he just gripped it and ripped it. I think they got too many men on the field. They do have too many men on the field.
Oh.
Too many men on the field.
Tyler Hughes' pass is incomplete.
There's too many men on the field.
Intended receiver.
Oh, okay, I see it. I was about to say, ref, he ran right by you, bro. Number 53 was jogging off like the whole play. He should have just stayed on.
Flag on the play.
Too many men on the field. On the defense. Yep. Too many men on the field.
There you go. Oh,
What?
blinded?
Huh?
I think there was a person foul too.
Oh.
Roughing the passer, so we'll take that.
Oh, roughing the pass. Okay, yeah, no, we'll take that.
Personal foul called against Tucker, roughing the passer, targeting.
Yeah, minute 33, but there's still a good.
Wait, time out. Did he say targeting? Don't they kick you out in high school for that now?
Yeah, they do.
Because he did make the head, like to the head motion and not just personal foul. So I think targeting. I'm not sure
Ball
if
is
they.
placed at the 12-yard line. First and 10 from
He
the
didn't
Blue
say
Devils
anybody
at
was
the
ejected,
12.
so. Unless, of course, scrimmage don't count. Like, you know. This targeting don't matter in the scrimmage. I don't know. First and 10 from the 12. They bring pressure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's funny. That's funny. That was really funny.
Yeah, they
Bring 17 people and the quarterback just take a knee.
I wonder if he told him to take a knee, or he's like, no, that's it.
Ball is
He was taking the knee as soon as he caught the ball.
Yeah.
Second down for the Blue Devils.
Stayed out in
They
the entire
did.
game.
Yeah.
Blowout, scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, a few people were home, but like most of the people stayed, to be honest with you. think the fans are really excited. You got the preseason ranking, #1 in the state. Yeah, as you said, #1 in the whole state.
That's the end of the game.
24 in the nation.
Your final score.
It's a lot of excitement, at the program right now, and a lot of reason for people to be excited. I mean, 42-7 scrimmage win against a playoff team, even 6A. To me, you're a playoff team. I don't really care what division you're in. You're a good enough team to compete. So I'm very excited. I know I'm not the only one. I'm very excited about the product we saw on the field tonight. Especially you talked about it, that offensive and defensive line, but all together, the offense and defensive skill positions, everybody played well. It was
on behalf of Superintendent
really well
Dr. Grant
played
Rivera,
game.
Principal Keith Ball,
From both sides, just really dominating. Obviously, we gave up the touchdown at the end, but again, that was on a second series after what should have been a goal line stand.
Right.
So, I mean, there's really not a lot negative to say about tonight.
No, I think we got a lot of positives, and we have found a few things that we still can work on, because we always want to have something to coach the kids up to. But, like you said, #24 in the nation, #9 in USA Today in the nation. We ranked pretty high last year. Didn't work out the way we wanted to. So I'm very excited to see how they play, who shows up, if they have that same confidence they had tonight next week, going against a tough Rome team who basically smacked them in the mouth from the beginning last year. So
yeah,
I'm excited to see the game next week.
I am too. Excited for the whole season coming up. Until 2 weeks from now, when we will be here at home. Obviously, next week we'll be on the road at Rome, but Drexel and I will be back in studio, or maybe not in studio, but back online. Some of y'all will probably maybe watch on ESPNU, but if for those you don't, watch us 2 weeks from now when we host St. Joe's from Philadelphia next week. And until then, remember always, be somebody forever.